the depths of imagination comes terror like no other. From experiments gone wrong, things crawling from atomic wastes, alien behemoths, prehistoric titans. Nowhere is safe when they strike without warning. Can nothing stop these forces of destruction? Science, weapons, love. You'll just have to see it to believe it. Scream, run, hide if you must. Nothing can survive the Monster Zone.
Do you like big things? I like big things. Do you like big monsters? That's my second favorite thing. Welcome to the Monster Zone.
Greetings, folks, and welcome back to the Monster Zone, where we cover the classic and not so classic monster movies from the past. And who do I mean by we? Of course, I mean Parker is in the ether somewhere. Oh, are you making
pigs?
Okay, like your mic got
pig?
0. I was like, is he?
There was
muted? 'Cause
nothing?
Nothing.
Oh,
Nothing, no.
You can
He
squeeze
went
it in
full
somewhere.
mime mode.
it peaked so bad.
That is great. And of course, we have Mr. Mikey with his hat that I don't know what's on it.
It's a cool like skeleton like space guy. And I can't remember what it says. It smells like Gangsters of Mars or something in Spanish.
That's dope as fuck, dude.
It is though. It's from a Major Crimes Division. It's not sponsored. I just like their brand.
I'd never heard of him, but this looked cool. It looked like it was from a horror movie. I was like, this is some obscure, like, Thai horror film that, like,
Close.
I don't know. But, of course, we got Angela, or a.k.a. wife.
I haven't known.
Hello, Angela.
Hi.
Hello.
That's how I address her. You're not allowed to do so. Everybody else call her Angela. I call her
sorry.
wife. No. The wife thing. I worked for that.
Okay.
I have this almost plus 20
You
ring
earned
of
it.
binding to prove it.
I have one of those
And-
too, but not to your wife.
No.
Well, it's made of
No,
like
no.
Chinese steel, so it's not really all that magical.
Well, yeah, my
You have
story for the rings another time, but I have 2 rings. There's a reason for that, but I do joke with people that don't know me and tell them I have 2 wives. It's really fun.
I was about to
Nice.
say that's what you tell
100%.
people.
100%. So, and I'm Dan, and today we are going to be covering this was an Australian joint, obviously,
Yes.
correct? It's not New Zealand or
Yes.
anything.
No, it's
I didn't fuck it up.
Australia.
Okay,
Yep.
Australian joint.
You had a 50-50 chance and you got it.
Yeah, I did. I wasn't sure. I was like, wait a minute, they're talking about goat, they're talking about sheep and shit at the beginning of this movie, so hang on.
It's a Black
could
Sheep
tell 'cause
sequel
they
we didn't know
mentioned-
about.
Well, I did look. There's
They mentioned
connections
a
to it.
Yahoo at some point, so that's Australia.
Yes. There's some fucking choice grammar in this, but we'll get into it in a minute. But yeah, we're talking about Boar from 2017. And I will preface all of this because I don't think has any of us seen this film before.
No, but
Nope.
I've seen it so many times when I'd scroll through Shudder. It was
Yup.
always there, and I'm like, one day I'm going to watch this one day. And guess what? We're here now.
It's your
Here we
gift
are, we
after
made
your
it.
vacation is Boar.
It is.
But Parker and or Mikey, whoever,
Yeah.
Parker usually leads, but if he has anything to add to it, you get some behind the scenes stuff for this movie?
I mean, just, the little bit that IMDb has. This was directed by Chris Sun, this was his, I think, 4th movie he had done. He had done a movie called Charlie's Farm in 2014, which also had an actor from this movie, Nathan Jones, who played Bernie.
What's that movie
He
about?
is a big
they reference that
motherfucker.
movie.
That guy is huge.
They
So-
reference that movie in this movie.
It's, so
Yeah,
the
that's why
IMDb
I was
description
gonna watch
is 4 friends go camping at a haunted farm with an evil, violent history in the Australian outback. And
Okay.
he plays, I
He's
think,
probably the evil, violent history.
Yeah, exactly. But yes, I do remember that line being said, like something about Charlie's Farm.
I know. I was
Yeah.
like, what the fuck, dude?
And then he did a movie in 2021 called Possessed, which all of his movies have very similar casts that he just pretty much reuses the people from his prior movie in whatever movie he's going to do next.
He's like Australian Kevin Smith.
Sure. Yeah, we could
Sure.
go with that. He also, from Mikey did a little bit of research that he also has or owns the effects house that actually did a lot of the effects in this movie. Slaughter, was it Slaughter FX?
Yeah, Slaughter FX. Yeah, I was looking into them a little bit, and I couldn't really find any credits for stuff they'd worked on that wasn't his. But he talked about having a background in creating gore and stuff like that, and different monsters and stuff. So I'm assuming they handled all the actual Boar effects and all the gore that we see.
Boar.
Gore.
Yeah.
Gore. I don't know how you get to that.
But it was written by Christy Dallas and Chris Sun. Christy Dallas also was a writer for, I think, his other 2 movies. I know that Possessed movie that she had also. I am not going to assume this is a woman. Oh, okay. So it's Kirsty Dallas on IMDb, but it's Christy Dallas on Wikipedia.
Interesting.
Oh,
My apologies,
right.
Kirsty. I'm gonna go with IMDb. They're a little bit more reliable. Kirsty Dallas did Boar and The Possessed.
And apparently, Dark Moon. She do something else on that. It says Dark Moon. She's credited for.
Oh yeah,
something?
Dark Moon.
Oh, it's a pre-production. That makes
Okay.
sense. I'm sorry.
Oh, and it's directed by Chris Sun. So
Oh, what are the
course.
odds?
Well,
they
what's it
work
about?
together
You know
a
what?
lot.
Fuck it. What's it about?
All right, let me
Dark
go back to
Moon.
it. Deep in the Australian bush, where beauty and brutality entwine, an ancient darkness has awakened. The night of the dark moon is here, and with it comes a predator not bound by mercy or reason, only an insatiable hunger. American journalist Gabrielle Davis has spent years chasing ghosts and legends, but nothing could prepare her for what lurks in Marlborough, Queensland.
Do you think it's the creature they reference halfway through the movie?
That's what I was gonna say. That could
Dude,
be like
that'd be
a
sick.
kind of thing.
So
That would be
that, like,
awesome. I
all
can't
of
think
his
of a
movies
movie
are
that's
in
got
their
one of
own
those.
universe, like everything that's
Could
like
be.
intertwines. Dude, I'm gonna watch all this guy's movies. I'm gonna watch them all. I need to
I'm
know
gonna
all of
do
it.
the same.
I know
yeah.
he said it was like an Aboriginal legend, but I'm like, what if that's what this is? Like that would be really
Yeah, I
fucking
mean,
cool.
Really cool.
It is
All right.
a real cryptid and a real part of Aboriginal culture. So I do wonder if there's other movies about it, but I can't think of any. So if he cracks one out, I'll definitely watch it.
So, Universal Pictures actually distributed this, so it actually got I think, pretty much like a worldwide release. But technically, this is a 2017 film, but it didn't release in the United States till 2019. So,
Okay. Which happens sometimes.
It was Shudder exclusive for a little while, wasn't it? I feel like Shudder was pushing
I
it.
think it's still technically considered a Shudder exclusive.
Uh,
But yeah, it ran at 96 minutes, and of course, it's from Australia. Our cast is Nathan Jones as Bernie, John Jarrett, Mick Taylor himself from Wolf Creek, as Ken, which I don't remember his name ever being mentioned as Ken. It could have been said something else, or I just completely ignored it.
I don't remember it coming
they
up.
mentioned it.
Yeah, maybe. Christy Lee Britton as Ella. Melissa Tikotz, I think that's how you say her last name, as Sasha. Ernie Dingo as Ernie. Roger Ward as Blue. Hugh Sheridan as Robert. Bill Moseley as Bruce.
Yay.
Chris Haywood as Jack. Ricky Guarnicio as Oscar. And Griffin Walsh as Bart. And Simone Buchanan as Debbie. So I guess this movie created a falling out between actors Nathan Jones and the director because so Nathan Jones was in his prior movie that we talked about, the what was it called, the farm one,
Charlie's Farm
Farm
or whatever.
yeah, and so that's kind of why he came back to do this one, and then he was supposed to be in his next movie, and it all fell through. And there was actually going to be a sequel to this with Nathan Jones coming back as Bernie. And because of the falling out between the two, I guess that's probably why it never came to be.
Oh, that sucks.
So Chris Sun has mentioned the fact that a lot of people kind of compare this to Razorback, which is another like killer wild boar movie from the 80s. And
That's the Richard Stanley one?
Yes.
Oh, yeah, I got to see that.
But he compared this to like like Jaws. Like I think that was literally the
Yeah.
first movie that he mentioned, that it's more comparable to that than it is to Razorback, because it's probably because you don't want to be compared to the other wild boar movie. You just want to be compared to other rogue animal movies. Even
But
though
isn't-
isn't that what Razorback is?
Yeah, it was to say Razorback was inspired by Jaws. I mean, you're coming back
Yeah.
just indirectly, but it's full circle.
Jaws on land, brown Jaws.
I just wish they'd make a land shark. That's all I want. Like a shark with horse legs.
Big solid horse
You
legs.
almost, you almost gave me another excuse to say bad CGI sharks, but they float in that. They don't run.
Wait a minute.
That's fair. What?
You can't do that because, what was the one movie we watched? The ladies from the prison.
Oh, Shark and Saw Women's
Oh,
Prison Massacre.
Shark and Saw Women's Prison Massacre.
It came from them.
Hey,
Oh.
admittedly, I was on
Great.
I was browsing Twitter like 2 or 3 months ago, and that just randomly came across my feed. Somebody posted a clip from that movie. I'm like, who the fuck's watching this shit? Not
One of
ours,
these
just
days-
randomly.
One of these days, I will release that episode. Maybe I'll release it during July
you
for
not?
Shark Week. I have not.
There you go, Shark.
Do it. Fuck
It's
yeah.
been a
He's
it's
keeping it
been
in
on
the- in
it's
the
on
stash.
Patreon. It's on Patreon. If you join Patreon at the $3 tier, we got the original cuts of the original Monster Zone episodes and our original. I think there was a couple out of the Tubi episodes that we did when that was also a Patreon exclusive show, which
Yes.
may come back. You never know.
I do love Tubi.
But yeah, maybe I'll release that at
Me
some
too.
point when I don't feel like recording an episode. It's like, you know what? Yeah, you go. Here you go, people.
Break in case of I don't want to wake an episode.
Yeah.
I looked into it a little bit, and I can't confirm the Dark Moon plotline, but it does look like, since it's set in Queensland, I looked up to see if there were any sightings of the Yowie in Queensland, and it looks like there's a lot of prominent mythology connected to that monster in that part of Australia. So yeah, I guess maybe he's
Okay.
making a Yowie movie. Full circle.
Love it. Love it. So this one was nominated in 2020 for Best Creature Effects at the Fangoria Chainsaw Awards, which is a legitimate
That's
award
fair.
show, by the way.
That's
So
very
I will
fair.
not hear anything about that. As I stated, the director's inspirations were Jaws and American Werewolf in London.
Okay.
Yeah, it's just, I mean, not a whole lot, just a lot about like the fact that there was a few people in this movie that were also in Razorback. And
Really?
there was a lot of crew on this movie that also worked on the Mad Max movies, the newer ones like Fury Road and Furiosa. Actually, Nathan Jones, who we've talked about many times, was in both Fury Road and Furiosa. He was one of the sons of the main
Rictus
villain of the movie.
Erectus.
Rictus Erectus.
That's my
Yes.
boy.
Dude, this man, Nathan Jones, and we're going to talk about him a
His
lot in this
IMDb
episode.
is insane.
Yeah, he has been in a lot of stuff. He was a wrestler like back in the 80s. Dude, the story of this man is wild, okay? We're going to get to the movie at some point. He was a wrestler from like the late 80s into the early 90s. I think he even tried to get into the WWEF at the time, but now it's the E.
No, he was. I looked up. He said he was from 2002 to 2003. He ran a WWE stint.
But
Huh.
okay, so yeah, but he quit like very quickly. Like he had a couple matches and then he just left because
Yeah, because he couldn't deal with the travel. It was
Yeah.
just too much travel for him.
But he had been a wrestler
Understandable.
from like for a long time. Just
Yeah,
not-
and I know he's a
big
strong
time.
man too.
Yes,
Yes,
but the craziest fact I read about him, and listen, I hope. I mean, I guess you served your time. He was arrested and served and was sentenced to 16 years in prison for 8 armed robberies over a 2-year span. I think from like 1987 to 1989.
Huh.
It was the wildest thing when I was looking him up yesterday. Like after watching this movie, I was like, "Wait, huh?"
Was it?
I like
was
to
it
think
really
that they were just
8?
regular. I like to
Yeah,
think they were
so-
just regular robberies, but he always had those guns on him, so they
I was
charged him
gonna
with
say,
armed robbery.
were they getting confused with his arms?
Yeah, so
There you go.
the fact on IMDb for this, it's literally the first fact on his IMDb, is before his career as a wrestler, he was sentenced to 16 years in 1987 at the age of 18 to Bogo Road Goal for 8 armed robberies between 1985 and 1987. So I got the years wrong.
Okay.
2 of which occurred in Tasmania. During the robberies, he became one of Australia's most wanted and ended up serving 7 years in a maximum
Wow.
security prison. In 1994, he was given 1 year work release before being just discharged at the age of 25. While in prison, he was introduced to the sport of powerlifting. He's
Good
won
for him.
Scottish
Turned it around.
He's won Scottish Highland Games. He had his right arm broken by a Swedish arm
I was just
wrestler
reading
at an
that.
arm wrestling event
Yeah.
in 1995.
Magnus Samuelson.
They did that
he-
shit from The
dude is-
Fly.
Yeah.
Oh
Just-
man, that's fucked up.
Oh my goodness. It was dude, like one of his first like big appearances in the WWE was going to be with The Undertaker and Big Show, and then like right before
Oh,
the
wow.
match they said he was too green to like
Yep.
compete. So they just scrapped him.
Well, that
Fair
sucks.
enough.
Dude, this man's life is wild.
I
Absolutely
saw
wild.
that he was in that Stone Cold Steve Austin movie, The Condemned, and that's really funny
The
to me 'cause
Condemned.
he looks like if Stone Cold ate another Stone Cold. He's fucking
does.
crazy.
Oh
does.
my
He
god.
does.
I mean, we're like I said, we're going to talk more about him and his character because I respect the hell out of the filmmakers and the writers for what they did with his character. Because when you look at a man like Nathan Jones, and when they write for a character, like when they write for a man the size of him, what is he usually going to be? He's going
Big
to be
dumb
big,
strong idiot.
Yes, big dumb strong idiot. And guess what? Spoiler alert: his character in this movie is not big dumb strong idiot.
No,
Which I
he is
respect
big
the
and strong,
hell
though.
out
Yep.
of it. That he is definitely big and strong, and he has
Yeah.
awesome.
Not
scenes
dumb
in
idiot.
this.
Not dumb idiot.
No.
No, he is a
No.
very very smart man who goes through a shit ton in this movie.
Yes.
But yeah, that's all I got. Also, just the fact that Bill Moseley's in this movie and he's so out of place. It's just
Yes,
absolutely
he
insane.
is.
Yeah,
One
he
that's not
really-
speaking
He's
Australian.
so out of place. Well, I don't think he's supposed to be Australian because they make fun of the fact that he's
No,
not,
he's-
but-
yeah,
they
he's like,
do,
he
yeah.
married
That's
into the
why they did it.
Australian.
I wonder.
You can't-
I wonder if that's why
Yeah.
they did it. They're like, dude, you can't do the accent. He's like, all right, I'll just be an American. Like, okay,
Yeah.
got it, Bill.
just well, I mean, it's so funny to see Bill Moseley just kind of being like the everyday, like just like I'm a dad. I'm just
Yeah.
a suburban
Yeah.
dad out here in the outback, and it's like, but you were fucking you were that guy
Chop
in
Top.
Devil. You were Chop Top. You were freaking
Yeah, you're Otis Firefly.
Otis Firefly, the most psychotic character in movie history. Like,
He's
and
the
now you're just
devil,
like,
man.
I'm
He's here
a
to do the devil's
dad.
work.
yeah, run rabbit,
Not to
run.
make it the Nathan Jones show. What I've been this whole conversation I've been going through is IMDb, and I need to see all the movies he made in India because he's got a couple
Yes.
He
Indian
was in
credits, and
Hollywood.
Oh, that's
they look
awesome.
insane.
I
That
hope he
is
dances.
amazing.
I hope
Dude,
he
he breaks
dances
out that
too.
one of those dance numbers.
Yeah.
He looks like a cartoon in some of these.
I just now I'm just
Listen,
gonna picture
all
it's like,
respect to this man because I would
He seems
100%
awesome.
talk to this guy.
Yep.
He just seems like such a cool dude.
I'm just gonna call him Bollywood Stone Cold.
He could just pick you
talk
up
about-
like you're nothing.
Well, talking about The Condemned and Mad Max Fury Road, our good friend Charlie from Give Me Back My podcast is a huge fan of Mad Max Fury Road. I think it's like one of his favorite movies. So
Amazing
talk
movie.
about-
He's right.
So
to
he's got to
take
be a
that.
big fan. And they covered The Condemned on B Action not that long ago. So yeah,
Ah.
Nathan Jones getting all the love. All right, well, Dan, I'm gonna hand it back to you.
All right, guys. So let's go ahead and get I don't know, trample.
Let's gore this
boulder,
boar.
gore.
Yeah, let's
through,
gore this
trundle
boar.
through. Yeah, let's do it. Gore this boar.
What?
Trundle. That's what I was wanting.
It
to say,
took like
trundle.
6 tries for me to get that out. I got there.
No, you're good. You did. You nailed it, dude. You nailed it.
Did it. We
But
did
no,
it,
let's talk
guys.
about Boar from 2017.
4.
Exciting, like we talked about the Slaughter FX, like their little like animation.
Dude,
I was like, all
I
right.
told Parker that before we started recording. That is the coolest title card I've ever seen.
I just like this is just like listen. The way I do notes is different. I don't write down every bit of information. I'm going to give you a page worth. That's all you're getting out of me. We can
Okay.
make a show out of it.
Because over there, sometimes I'm like, you okay? And he's like,
Good. Like, I want to see it and then write about it, because I feel if I write
Right.
beforehand, something's going to happen. I have to go back and change what I wrote because it's different than what ends up happening. And I'm like, just
Right.
Anyway, so we have shots of a field under Chris' Sun, because this is Chris' Sun. It's just a little stupid thing I noticed. That director's name. There's barns. I was like, this is in the Midwest. I had no idea this was an Australian film, mind you. The entire time watching this,
Until
kinda looks
somebody
like it's
opened
in
their
the
mouth.
I was like, hey, yeah. And they start talking. I was like, wait a minute. I don't know folks talk like this. There's no way it could be the Midwest.
and I agreed with you saying it was the Midwest, and I knew it.
I see. It looked like it. I've seen fields like this with the old barns and the hay bales, and I'm like, this is the Midwest.
Well, that's
What
the
was
thing
I
is,
missing?
with the first two characters we meet, I don't think they're Australian. I think they're British. I think they're like tourists.
I can't remember.
Maybe
But I
'cause
could be completely wrong.
Well, I was trying to figure out what they were driving. I was like, oh, it's a Land Cruiser. I was like, okay, so it's Land Cruiser going down dirt road. And like, this is like, it's two people in a car. And of course, they're fucking talking and all this shit. And then like pigs, like just pew, like out of the side of the screen, like, whoa, stop, no pigs. Whoa.
So they
It was a rabbit.
No, they miss a rabbit. So there
They miss
was a
a
rabbit
rabbit.
that like runs by, and the guy swerves out of the way. But instead, like, you didn't hit the rabbit. Okay, you
And she
didn't
was
hit it.
bitching about it.
And even and listen, I love animals, and but if you hit a rabbit, there's probably 7 million more around. Like, it's okay. Like, you just trim the herd a little bit. It sucks to kill an animal, I agree, but you don't just stop the car. You didn't hit a dog. You didn't hit one of these pigs, because if you hit one of these pigs, you were probably going to have to stop.
Yeah, you swerve.
Yeah,
You swerved out of the way. You didn't hit the rabbit. Keep driving. But the fact is, he stops and he's like, "Oh my god,
I'm really gonna wind down,
what do we
dude."
do?" And she's like, "Oh my god, you almost hit that rabbit." And then they see the pigs like all running, and they're just sitting there watching them. And then they hear it. What are they? Oh, what is that? Fucking big
I
boy
definitely
out
would be
there.
sitting there.
And they still sit there. They don't go.
I wouldn't hang out. Like but it is funny to watch all these little CG pigs. Pew, 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 pew.
Yeah,
and then like
that's CG
then-
in this movie.
yes, then like right
I
before
want to
the
highlight one CG scene later. That's the greatest thing ever.
oh yeah, but right before the
think you
big
know.
pig shows up, because you could be a big pig too.
I
And-
so many times.
Yeah, like before you see all these little pigs and you hear like the guttural.
Yep.
And you're like, okay, and then like all of a sudden this pig just phew, like yeeted across the road. Like,
Yes.
oh. And then
Because
the
you
big pig
have
shows.
the like the vision, you
Yeah.
know, the pig vision.
Big vision.
And you see the little pig there, and then you see it just get thrown across the road.
Yeah,
And
and then,
instead
like-
of like starting the car and like, maybe we should get out of here, they're just like, what was that?
Yeah, it's like, and then like the big pig, fuck, I can't not hear that line when I say that word. So like with the pig, like the boar, the titular boar, hits the side of the truck. It's just like blah, like quick reaction cut. I'm like,
Yeah.
do we
yeah.
what? Like I thought it was gonna hang a little bit longer, but it's like nope, done. Title card.
Well, you
We
don't
gotta
want to see the
tease it
boar
before we
yet. It
go
would be
whole
too
hog.
early. Yeah,
Yeah,
you
but
don't
like
wanna,
you figured
Exactly.
you could do like truck gets hit, maybe like cut out to the vehicle, like screaming and stuff, or whatever, and then cut. But it's like instant. It was like quick cut done.
It's got to
Keep
be
that
like
short.
Chrissy. It's got to be like Chrissy dying in the beginning of Jaws. You see her get yanked around, but you don't see what she's getting yanked around by, and then
Yeah,
she
but it's
disappears,
not-
and it's over.
It's like if she's like when she gets hit, she's pulled once, and then she gets pulled again and comes back up, and then gets pulled that last time and it's just cut. And you
No, I
never
agree.
got her
I did
dragging
not
around.
like
That's
this.
yeah. I was
I
like,
didn't like how this all opened.
it was very abrupt. They should have at least hung. Maybe not. Don't show the boar, but hung on like terror in the scene a little bit longer than proceed forward.
Also, do they talk about
They're-
this at all throughout
No.
the movie? Like, this
Well-
incident never gets mentioned.
Yes. No. Oh, I think they do, because there's a time
Oh.
they mention. Because we don't know when this takes place, but previous instances are mentioned at one point in the film where they talk. I'm just gonna say it now. They talk about there's an incident at least 12 months prior to the film where there's a car crash and they never found the bodies. It was that.
Oh,
I'm
that's the
assuming
story
that's what
Crazy
this
Jack
is.
was telling.
12 months? Like, that's a
12 months.
crazy jump, and not to tell us, but just mention it in passing. Oh, yeah, it was an accident 12 months ago. Okay,
it's
for one,
cold-
say a year ago, because 12
Yeah.
months equals a year. Weirdos.
Normally. But the man was inebriated. Maybe he doesn't know how to count. Maybe
True.
it was actually like 3 months ago. And he's like, whoa.
Oh, yeah, that guy.
Yeah, that guy.
I'm just mad that the moon was not full moon. Just saying.
It's not. I'm looking at it right now. It's a damn shame. It's not like a pig wolf thing. Pig wolf?
Looks
Not
like they
a
talk
big
about
pig.
the fact that boars can
and
get
then,
this
like,
big.
The moonlight hits it.
Yeah.
It hits it
I mean,
just
maybe
right
not
and it's
this
all very
big, but-
romantic, and then the pig eats you. Yeah.
I mean, listen, we talk about, there's Hogzillas out there somewhere.
There's
Yeah, that's who
Hogzillas.
this is. Anyway, so we cut to just some good old boys at the gas pump, just talking, shooting the shit. Like this exchange. You'll find out there's a bearded individual named Ken. He's like your like first quote unquote main character, and then his buddy. We'll get to his name later. I'm not going to talk about it because there's shit to talk about. But you get his buddy, and they're talking at the gas pump, and this feels very fluid to me because he's like talking their bullshit about, hey, there's a drought going on. There's no work. This just feels like normal, casual, everyday conversation. He's filling up something on his truck. Guy's about to get in his truck. Ken's about to get in his truck, and his buddy's like, hey, gas cap on the Jenny. And I was like, to me, this felt natural because this didn't need to be in the movie. Didn't need to mention it. It just felt like that extra. It's like, make it seem real. And then this one old fucking bat drives by and is one of the best bits of dialogue fucking ever in a movie. Essentially says, get jobs, you poofters, and something like that.
No, use poof.
Use poofters. And I was like,
Say
yes. And I wrote that down. I was like, this dude fucking wins it. Not the Bird-Eye Gordon, but he
Getting
just
hit
wins
with
something.
the poofta.
Yeah, it was good stuff. I was excited for that. But yeah, essentially this gentleman says he's got a job. He's like, I got a job doing fence work. It's keeping me busy because there's like animals missing and fences breaking. It's Australia. It's Australia. It's a big place, especially when you're out in the sticks. This is a little town. Anything could happen. You wouldn't fucking know.
It's the Australian version of perfection. This is he's just doing Kevin Bacon and Fred Ward's job from Tremors. He's got to fix those fence.
Who's Bob?
That's Bob.
That's Bob?
Australia is kind of like
That's
one
Bob.
big perfection.
Yeah. It is the center of it. That there probably are
Yeah.
Mongolian death worms there or whatever.
I know all
That's
the
what-
main like big cities are on the coasts. Like the middle
Yeah,
of
there's, like-
the country is like what's out there.
Yeah, you don't go there.
Yeah, 100%. I wouldn't go there. You get inland taipans and stuff like that. Like, who wants to go? Anyway, then we like essentially listen. I'm jumping around a little bit because if it's not important, I'm not talking about it. So we essentially get a car full of people. This is our city folk because you got the people that live here, and you got some city folk coming in. And I had to write their fucking names down. You got Bill Mosley's character is Bruce. He's the dad. He's the stepdad, the American guy, right? He's brought into this. And you got Deb, that's the mom. And then you got, I think her name was Ella, was the sister.
It's
the older
Ella,
sister.
yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
So Ella's the older sister, and she's dating that piece of shit, Robbie or Robert. You know, Bobbert. What a piece of
Bobbert.
fucking douchebag. And then you gotta have the little nerdy brother, Bart. Like,
Yeah, Bart. I call him Bart Simpson.
yeah, I can't find my Bart license plate anywhere. They got a Bort license plate. Wait,
Classic.
come along, Bort. What'd you say? Oh no, I was talking to my son. Oh, I thought you said my name. Every time we go to the store and I see like license plates, I'm like, oh, they got a Bort license plate every fucking time. And
They
if you
sell
don't
the
do it, you're
boards
doing
at the
it wrong.
Quickie Mart at Universal Studios. You
Do
can get
they?
a board.
I didn't
Yeah,
get a
you can get a
license
Bort.
plate. Oh, I gotta send one to my buddy. But they have the most like just inappropriate
It's
awful.
awful.
Yeah,
It's
they're talking
like,
about Roadhead with their mom and dad.
Yeah. Well, and it's the boyfriend.
No, it's
It's
coming
the
from the asshole boyfriend.
And like
Yeah,
the
Bobbert.
neither of them react to it. Like the brother is the one who's like real nice douche. Like, why are you even talking about this, right? And the daughter's like, oh, Robert, you silly goose. Like, this is I'm sorry, but if my daughter's boyfriend said something like that in front of me, I am pulling the car over and I am beating the shit out of this man. I don't care.
Gotta feed him to the boar.
Yeah. But go fuck yourself, Robert.
The question, and another thing, time out. Why the fuck you got this boyfriend in the car? Why the fuck are you allowing him to bully your younger son? I
Right.
would
They
pull
don't
this dude
do
out of the car
anything
and
about
beat
that
his
either.
ass on the fucking
Yeah.
spot and leave him in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah.
We're
This
not
guy
doing
sucks.
that to my
Play
kid.
Bruce
This
up
guy
to be kind of like
sucks.
wormy and weak.
Oh, 100%.
Yeah.
Yeah, but even the mom doesn't do anything about it. Like they
Oh,
yell
yeah,
at him
she
a
has
little
no
bit, but he's
excuse.
not your kid to discipline. He shouldn't do that.
Yeah.
Anyway, whatever. So it's a weird, fucked up dynamic. And like, I'm a fucking crass individual, and I say random shit that I probably shouldn't in front of my kids. But that would not tolerate this
like
kind of discussion.
that.
No, not at all.
No
not to
way.
that
No
level.
blowjobs.
I know.
And mom's like, just don't do it while you're driving. It's like,
Yeah, and everyone's like,
That's
oh,
not the
you.
reaction you should have. Like, it should be, what the hell did you just say?
It's all about vehicular safety.
Oh,
100%. And then Bill
this all
Moseley makes
sucks.
it does. Bill Moseley makes this really weird comment about like eating the cooter out of a low-flying duck or some shit like that. I
Oh
don't know. It was
my
really
God.
weird.
Yeah, he's
What
so
are-
hungry he could eat
Who
the
wrote
crotch out
this?
of a low-fine duck.
That's
Kirstie
say
Dallas,
that?
did you write this part, or was this Chris
had to.
Sun's part that wrote this? Because this is fucking awful. Who, like, have
He
you
might have
never been
ad-libbed
around
it.
teenagers or anybody of the sort and know how, like, teenagers talk? Like, yes, teenagers talk nowadays, like, makes me want to put my head through a fucking wall. But, like, what are we doing? Like, what is this conversation? It's not interesting. It's not funny. Like, I may have chuckled at the Bill Moseley line about the low flying duck line.
Yeah,
I
that
was
was
so
so
out of
bad.
place.
That one works.
So it was one of those things where, like, my buddy came over to watch it with me, and because I like to torture my friends, and when that line, we just looked at each other like, what?
Yeah. It's just, it's weird. Like you said, I think
It's
they
so
let Chris
weird.
Sun just write this dialogue here, and he's like,
Yes.
I'll take care of the rest of it."
100%. Yeah.
So essentially, they go around to the city folk make a stop in the town, and then this dude's fucking awesome. He's an Aboriginal guy that's outside the gas station. And yeah, what did you say?
his name is Ernie.
Ernie.
Ernie
fucking
Dingo
choice,
is
dude.
his
Yeah.
The actor's name is Ernie, too.
Yeah,
so.
he is the shit, dude. Because he's like, because Robbie gives him like 20 for smokes, and the other dude walks out and his buddy walks out and hands him a pack of smokes, and he just like got $20 for free. And he looks like he's homeless, but he works at a fucking drilling company. He's fucking
He's literally
dirty
like
from
one of the
work.
richest
He
guys in town.
rocks.
They
Yeah.
even mention it. Like, this guy is like, he owns one of the biggest like drilling companies in the country
Yeah.
or something like
Dude,
that.
it's
Yeah.
fucking gold.
So
dude. It's so
funny.
good.
Can I do
but
that
yeah.
thing where we somehow connect everything we ever cover to Ultraman really quick?
Sure, please.
it turns out-
the Kevin Bacon part, the 6 degrees of
Yeah,
Kevin
yeah, yeah.
Bacon.
We're
But
6
now
degrees of
it's-
Ultraman here.
Yeah.
Ernie Dingo is actually one of the scientist characters in Ultraman Towards the Future, it turns out.
Real? Oh, that makes
Which was,
sense.
was
filmed.
produced in
Yeah.
Australia. Yeah,
Yeah.
I didn't think about it.
I haven't talked to him in forever, but I used to be. I had some communication. Well, for a while, I was talking to him. Yeoman, not Yeoman. It's the guy who did he did some of the effects for Toward the Future. He designed
Cool.
several of the kaiju and everything for. I used to BS with
Very
him back
nice.
and forth. Back when I used to do stuff on YouTube. I hadn't talked to him in years. But yeah, it was cool. Just glad you mentioned that because I completely forgot. I wasn't even thinking about Ultraman Toward the Future. Ultraman, great. Yeah, good stuff.
Oh, yeah, yeah. I
Good
never would have
callback.
figured it out if not for IMDb. Powerful
Yeah, he did.
tool.
He did like no, that's different. I can't remember. I cannot remember any of the kaiju's names from Great at
I don't
all.
think I've seen that one at all.
Except
I think that one's
Gudis.
completely new to me.
Gudis 1 and 2, and there's a few other ones.
Gudis.
but Gudis, yes, he's this weird alien, like a big brain. I used to have a toy of it. Victor loved Gudis. I do not understand why. But anyway, Garukadon. He did that one. I know that for
Garukadon.
sure. But anyway,
Going back to talking about the movie, I was
I
like,
think that's right. But anyway, just look at the kaiju, I'll tell you. But it was Norman Yeand. Norman Yeand. This is the guy's name, I'm pretty sure. But anyway,
Garukadon looks fucking awesome.
is he the
He's
the
got like
purple
bat
thing?
wings with like
Yeah.
yeah,
He did
yeah.
that
I
one,
love
and
this
then-
guy.
Oh, he's the guy. He's the circular green dude with like the tentacle thing on his head. He did that one too. I can't think of his name. But anyway,
Towards
so
the
back
Future
to this.
sounds awesome.
I know, dude. I've never watched Great. I had some figures from it. I had the game. I had Japanese and American figures of it. I think I still got them.
Mill Creek is finally releasing it on Blu-ray soon, so we can actually
Yes.
check it out.
I'm gonna watch Great, and then Powered is just a giant shoving match. It's fucking lame, dude. I watched like 4 or 5 episodes of Great. Like, this is all right. Powered. I was like, this is shit.
Powered, yeah.
Yeah, Powered's ass. The designs, suits look good. But anyway, so they stop. The city folk stop at a like a gas station. Of course, I told you Ernie does his thing there, and you see Ken, the guy from earlier about the gas station. He's talking to his daughter who owns a tavern there, and realize that they know these people because they are related to Bernie, which is the farm he's working at, I believe. Right? No, he's not working at Bernie's farm. It's another farm adjacent, but he knows Bernie because that's where they go swimming later in the movie.
Yeah.
Is that where they mention Charlie's farm?
It's
I
in the
think
back.
so,
It's in the
around
car.
there, yeah.
When they're in the car, sometime in the car. That's when Charlie's farm is mentioned. I think Robbie says it. Mentions something about that. No. It's when they go to Bernie's because they talk about guns. He's like, you should bring guns. Yeah, it'd be like that Charlie's farm shit or whatever. But anyway, we cut back to the city, folks driving down the road, and like they almost get like hit by a dude on a motorcycle, or Bill Moseley's character wasn't paying attention. I don't know. There's some traffic exchange there that almost causes a collision.
And
But
nothing
it
comes
doesn't.
from this, by the way.
No.
Other than you see the character here in just a minute, the bike rider. I'm pretty sure it's that guy because you see a bike next to him kind of in the background. So I think it's that same guy, but neither here nor there. So anyway, we get to the city folks go to Bernie's, which is the wrestler guy, the big massive mountain of a man.
Weekend at Bernie's.
It's Weekend at Bernie's, except it's a
Yeah,
giant
there's been
pig,
no
and Bernie's
Weekend
not a
at Bernie's.
corpse. But he's like playing with goats, and he like stands up, and he's this fucking huge dude. And you think he's gonna be the dumb idiot slow guy or the really creepy weird dude that beds himself with livestock, but he's not that guy, fortunately.
Thank goodness.
But dude, Bernie is the shit, dude.
Dude,
Because
he's
everybody,
so cool.
yeah, he's massive. Everybody gets out, hugs on him because they love Uncle Bernie. He's like the really nice but like strong motherfucker that'll protect his family, but he's generally nice to people in his family. Meets the boyfriend, like crushes his fucking hand, like just fucking obliterates it.
Knock him out.
Says he can crush
Deserve.
skulls with his bare hands and shit like that. And essentially,
Rob's trying to be tough the whole time too.
yeah. And Bruce, the dad, is like, listen, dude, it's just part of the game because he had to go through this too.
Yeah.
When he started getting with Deb, because Deb's of course his sister, Bernie's sister. But anyway, yeah, we do the whole introduction. Rob gets shit on because Rob fucking sucks.
Yes.
But anyway,
We also find out that Bruce isn't their dad. He's the
no,
stepdad.
yeah,
He's the
yeah,
stepdad.
Yeah.
Because did they mention that the dad died?
I don't
think later
remember. I
on.
just remember Bruce makes a comment that he's been raising whatever the daughter's name was for so long that he feels like he's their real dad. So I don't really remember if they bring the original guy up.
I know they mentioned that Bruce had been married 3 times, and then
Oh, yeah,
I know
yeah.
they mentioned Ken's wife passed away.
Oh yeah.
I think that's the one. 'Cause I don't think they ever mentioned the kid's original dad at all.
okay.
Then we cut to, I believe this is the dirt bike guy because you can see the dirt bike in the background, and he takes the.
Yes.
I know I'm pointing, but I'm telling you. But you can see the dirt bike in the background, and the scene's dark. He's in like a little like a shipping container. Has the dirt bike in the background, and he's taking a helmet and a biking helmet and setting it down. It looks like the one for the guy that they almost hit, or he almost hit them, whatever. And essentially, he's sitting there out at his farm by his storage container having a beer, and his dog isn't here, and says something about somebody fucking a dog or some dog fucking his dog or however whatever's going on. And yeah,
I think it
hears
was
some
the
noise.
dog having sex with the dog, like
Yeah,
the
you better
neighbor's
not be
dog or
shagging
something.
the old Labrador at Pado's.
Okay, that's fair.
Yeah.
So Pado's, yeah, Pado's is the place that Ken's working at, fixing the posts.
Okay.
That's where he's doing work at, because that's where the livestock's missing and the fences are breaking. Blah, blah, blah.
He didn't
Right.
do a very good job fixing these posts, man.
No.
Mm-mm.
But so he hears noise. His dog's name's Whiskey, which I like that name for a dog. It's kind of cool.
Good name.
And he goes to investigate, as all white people do. But you would want to check on your dog. You hear noise in the background, like, what the fuck's going on with my dog? I'm
Yeah.
gonna go check it out, right? That's instinctual. That makes sense.
Mhm.
And he steps his, what do they call that on crab boats when you step in the rope? Is that the bite? That was
Yes.
It's a bad
Somebody-
idea.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
a
the
bite.
bite.
Yeah.
It's essentially what he does with barbed wire here.
But it takes a while for him to react because he like kicks the bundle of barbed wire, and if I'm sorry, I kick a bundle of barbed wire, I'm like, all right, I probably should like move over or like maybe like take that barbed wire and kind of scoot it to the side. But instead, I'm going to step into the barbed wire, stand there for 20 seconds, and then what happens, and you're like, ow, it's wrapped around my leg.
Yeah, so this must be where, because there's another roll of barbed wire hanging on the fence, and that must be part of the stuff that Ken's working on, because they're running new fence posts, running new wire.
Yeah.
So, tremors.
Yes.
Yep.
That kind of thing.
Oh yeah, that is kind of like the Tremors bit.
Yeah, exactly. But yeah, he finds himself, like you said, steps into the bite, and that fucking pig runs with it, and it tightens on his leg real good, like he ain't going. It ain't one of those like Tremors where she wraps up with the barbed wire and has to take her pants off. This is like taut on his leg, and he's like trying to rip it off.
Slowly but surely, he's trying to take it off. He's literally like, oh no, oh no. I got.
Yeah, he's not acting this very well.
No.
I don't think you're getting that off with your hands.
And he's like crawling, like, I got this. I got this. And then Pig's like, you ain't got this.
Nope.
And it like steps over to it stands over top of him, and you kind of get an idea of how big this animal is, and a little bit of the prop, the animatronic, the practical effect, and
which is awesome.
Fucking huge too.
It's massive.
It's so fucking cool though. It's all sweaty.
I really wish though they could have moved its legs, because anytime they use the practical like animatronic boar, it can't move. Like it all it can do is just move its head around. It can't move its legs. You have to change it to CG for it to like run or walk or do whatever. They do the hoof thing too, where they like where it like puts its hoof on somebody's back or something like that. Yeah,
it's just
but
standing
it's
there. Menacingly.
I said that yesterday while I was watching this, because it was one of the subtitles said like stomping menacingly, and I just like it's staring at me menacingly.
Be great if it was on like a street corner underneath a light at night. I'm like, oh my god, it's at the corner of Conch and Quarrel. That'd be so fucking good. So this dude obviously gets it. Like he gets yoinked off screen, which there's quite a few shots like that where people just get yoinked early on. Even later, you get a couple, but
yeah, it's kind of lame. But like some of them are fine because they're supposed to be fake outs.
Yeah,
like, there's a couple that get yanked off, and it's like you're supposed to.
Oh, this is where we meet essentially his buddy. So, Ken's out working. His buddy calls him up, and they essentially say, "Hey, go buy." Ken says, "Hey, go buy and get some stuff from the bar my daughter runs. Get supplies and stuff. And we'll drink and hang out here tonight." So his buddy's name's Blue, but they call him Bluey. And I was like, he's really let himself go. Really.
Well, Bluey's actually a girl, so
It's okay.
Fair point.
He knows the lore.
I do. I watch a lot of Bluey. I have a 4-year-old.
I've heard good things.
In this universe, Bluey's a man. And his, probably
man. An alcoholic,
60s, 70s-ish, 60s, whatever. Alcoholic, blitz the fuck out. Like ogling tits left and right. Like this one woman over there that clearly has ran through the bar 2 or 3 times. Whatever she wants to do with her life.
They even mention that.
Yeah. Yes. So he picks up the supplies, and they're gonna go hang out with Ken. We're just gonna jump forward to Ken being out there at night. They're hanging out drinking. This is where you learn Ken's wife died 15 years ago, and it's obviously defeated the man. Like, there's the one girl at the bars asking his daughter about her dad, and like, hey, was they gonna hook up? And he's like, he's not interested. Clearly, like he married this woman and then she died, and that's it. Like he's not interested in starting over with somebody else. Right? He's got his daughter, and that's all he needs is just that relationship with her. So he's a working guy, right? So he kind of like it's just 2 bros just shooting the shit, dumping on each other or just talking about stuff, making fun of people. people's dicks rotting off, pox balls or whatever he calls the dude, pox dick or whatever he's got. It's great stuff. It's great dialogue.
Well, I also learned that pissed means drunk.
Yes.
Oh,
it's
I didn't know
very
that.
very confusing as Americans.
So don't get too
Okay.
pissed out there, she says, and then
Oh, okay.
like it was confusing. I was like, oh no, it just means it means drunk.
Yeah, because if you drink a lot, you got to pee a lot. So
Yeah.
okay, I get it. Like, and that may not be what they
I
intend
was-
to mean, but it makes sense.
I was familiar with some of the Australianisms because I watched a lot of cold ones. Those guys are always pissed, actually drunk.
Oh, okay, fair enough. Hold on, where am I at? Sorry, I'm jumping all over and losing my spot.
Stop.
Oh, dude, at this point, fucking Ken is blitzed. Like, he is fucked.
Yeah.
And listen, this dude's too drunk to do anything. He's too drunk to drive. He's certainly too fucking drunk to have this damn rifle right now. And he's using the rifle. I get what he is doing here, but I do not
this is
agree
crazy.
with it. He uses the rifle as a spotting scope, but it is still a rifle that is clearly loaded or otherwise. He's pointing it at what he sees as a fire in a campsite. It's just not what I would do. He those guys in the bush, they probably have binoculars. Other guys talk about spotters and stuff like that. They have to have something. But whatever, it's neither here nor there. Just a thing that I noticed. And it's essentially it's a young couple. They're in a tent. I honestly thought it was Robbie and Ella at first, and then they used different names. And I was like, "This is not this guy's name. His name is not Ryan." Like, no, like it
It's
fucked with me.
Bobbert, damn it.
Yeah, exactly. And my Angel was like, "I think it's somebody different." And I was like, "No," and I was like, "Okay, I guess it is." So this dude wants to drain his balls, and she's like, okay, well, if you go make sure because it's two couples camping. If you make sure they're not around, then you could, toss one out real quick.
Really? We're going to worry about that? Who gives a shit?
Exactly.
Like your
They're-
friends don't know that's what you're going to do in this tent?
No shit, right?
They're
Just
probably
put your
doing the same
place.
thing in their tent.
Right?
That's what tents are for.
Yes.
Right.
And then he disappears as they often do, and then guy doesn't come back. You hear noise in the background. A woman gets attacked in tent by pig, and essentially cuts with after getting her arm bitten down on real hard, like blood spray. She gets bit twice in the arm. It's like and then
But you
again.
need the guy come in first. Before.
Yeah, because his corpse gets thrown in. I'm sorry, I forgot.
Yeah.
Woo, corpse. And then she gets attacked by the big pig.
Big pig.
Big.
It's very Lost World with this
Yes,
scene. Because
it
you see
is.
the
Oh, I can
shadow,
see
you hear the
that.
noise.
Yeah, and she's pushing it back. She's trying to push it back.
Yep.
And yeah, it's pretty good. It's progressing up with the violence.
Oh, yeah.
It's pull-aways
Yeah.
or quick cuts, and then now you get an arm getting bit with blood spray and cut, and then you see the corpse, a little bit of a corpse, and then of course they're like, I'm gonna go check this shit out. This would be Ken and Blue. They're like, I'm gonna go check this shit out. So they're like, well, we'll just walk. So let's just walk. And then they stumble across large pig and baby pigs. And then baby pigs are eating people, large pigs just standing there.
Menacingly.
Yeah.
It really is. It's just standing there.
He's just making sure all our babies are getting food.
Yeah.
Before she eats.
Yeah, she's a good mom.
And he's like, I'm too pissed to shoot this pig. You shoot the
Yeah.
pig.
Yeah. How about you?
He's like, you're a better shot anyway. And he shoots it. And he's like, did you get it? And he's like, no.
But
And-
the thing is when the pig, this scene specifically, and there's another scene later where there's no the pig gets shot and you expect it to run away. No, it's like Michael Myers. It's they turn for a second, they turn back, they're all gone.
Yep.
All of them. Should have just they should have just scattered the moment they were hit. That's everywhere.
That's what the big boar is. It's just a bunch of little boars. It just breaks down.
Yeah.
What
It's
what
three
if-
small boars on each other's shoulders.
Yes, they just come out from
Wearing a
inside the
trench
big
coat.
one.
Of course.
Yeah, that's what it is.
It's the game I like on the PSP.
Cocobot?
No,
Loco Roco.
Loco Roco. Yeah.
Oh, Loco Roco.
That's what they do.
Yeah.
Then they all come back together.
And dude, it's like the boar in Princess Mononoke. The pig.
Oh, yeah.
That's
Yeah,
voiced by
yeah.
Keith
Yeah.
David in the English dub. Just want to point that
Yeah.
out. I love Keith David.
Yep.
But anyway, but you see, when they stumble, they shoot the pig. And then of course they slasher killer vanish, and then like Ken and Blue like stumble across, and their like bodies are fucked. Like they're just
pieces everywhere.
great practical effects, just
Really
chewed the
good
fuck,
gore, yeah.
missing chunks, parts of their body, just everywhere.
Is this Gennaro? Used to be.
Yeah. Did you find him? Only the pieces I didn't like. Map. But yeah, this is it, and you can see this really gets to Ken.
Oh
more
yeah.
than it really does Blue. Like
As it
Blue's like,
would.
we need to get the fuck out of here. Ken's like tore the fuck up about it, which seems to be one of those people that gets emotional when he drinks anyway.
Yeah.
So because laments about his wife, and you see these young folks dying and blah blah blah. So it gets to him. So come to find out, the rifle didn't have any more rounds in it. I think they fired like 2 shots at it, one
Yeah,
shot.
I think he said he had
What?
3 shots.
Didn't bring any extras.
or 2
Yeah.
shots, and he had already used one.
Yeah, and I was thinking about this, and I was like, why would this not take this Boar out? And I really thought about it. And you get a little closure on this later when you see another gun being loaded. And like these guys are just going to be carrying varmint load, which is going to be stuff for dingoes and pigs and shit like that. They're not going to be sent like this thing as big as it is. It's going to have a lot of bone density in the head. If you go to shoot for the head, there's no guarantee that round's going to penetrate deep enough to do anything. So that kind of like made sense for me watching this movie. I don't know what kind of rifle or caliber it is, but that's what I presume based by what I see later. Until the very end of the movie. But yeah, this is where they essentially like Ken, I think, has really bad idea in this situation. But Blue,
You think?
yeah,
He gets Blue killed, by the way.
he does. He gets Blue killed, and
Poor
I think
Bluey.
Blue just goes along with it because Ken seems like the kind of guy when he gets drunk, he can't change his mind. He's just gonna do
Yeah.
what the fuck he wants to do, and he's just like, fuck it. He's known this guy forever. So the idea is Ken's gonna stay there with the rifle and try to find. He knows there's another set of people because there's another tent, and there's stuff for other people, not these two. And he's going to stay around that area, wait for him to get back. He's supposed to look for a car, but he doesn't. Blue is supposed to go back to the truck, get ammo, and come back. Which I don't know why he didn't. I don't know if Blue had the key. I don't know if they mentioned this, if he was going to drive the truck back. I'd assume that would make
They
no
should have just
sense.
drove the truck down there to begin with.
Exactly. I agree. So, long and short of it is, Blue goes back to the truck to get ammo. Of course, what happens? It happens exactly like you think it happens. Blue ends up getting fucked up. He becomes pig food. He gets nommed. And with it, he tries to defend himself with a stick. It doesn't.
Ken tells him to get a big stick.
He does.
Yeah, he tells him to get the biggest
Yeah.
stick he can find.
Yeah, and
This
admittedly,
this guy gets screwed from the beginning.
he does. And we do get a cutaway. You don't really see his death.
But they shouldn't have split up.
No, they should not have split. They should have stayed together.
Scooby-Dooed it.
Yeah.
They
Yeah.
100% Scooby-Dooed it. And you can't even use the thing like he's going to have sex with somebody else because everybody else is dead.
No.
So it wasn't like they
Yep.
split up to do that. But we cut to the other 2 campers, which are out wandering in the woods. And this is where we get the story.
So they weren't there at all.
No, they weren't.
So they were worried about them hearing them having sex, yet they weren't even there.
Nope. And then you hear the story about the...
Friend killed.
Yep. And then you... Oh, God. Then you hear the story about the aboriginal creature. I don't remember its name.
Yowie.
Yeah. Is that how... Okay. Okay.
It's part of it. Yeah, there's like he had like a specific like prefix to it. I couldn't find any info on, but they're usually just called Yowie.
Okay, fair enough. But he said that was like a vampiric-like creature, but it doesn't have teeth or something like that, and but it absorbs blood through its tentacles and it swallows its victims whole, or some shit. It was weird. I don't know. I've never.
I
Heard
sure
of it.
hope we get to see that in Dark Moon because that sounds awesome.
It does sound
How the
dope
hell
as
you
fuck.
spell that? Yeah.
Well, if it comes up here,
Yowie.
because the spelling on here is way different. It's like-
Also,
Says
It's like
the
four
Yowie.
Okay, maybe he
syllables.
was thinking of a different one.
Okay, so
Maybe I heard him wrong.
because the Yowie is a legendary hairy ape-like creature in Australian
They
folklore.
definitely have
described
teeth,
as a
too. Yeah, I
6
must
to
have gotten it
12 foot
wrong.
tall bipedal hominoid similar to Bigfoot.
Hang on, she's gonna find it, and then we'll chime in. But this is
'cause it comes up.
it's about to pop up. He
Oh.
tells
I think I found it.
what?
Yara Mayahu.
Yeah,
Yes,
that's it.
that
That's
it?
it.
Yes, I
that
remember
one,
hearing
okay,
that.
Yeah, okay, I was mixing that and the Yowie Up. That's
Yeah,
also cool. I
That's
like that
that's what
thing.
he's talking about.
Oh, that's literally when you put YAR in Google, it's literally
It just
first
goes to
thing
that.
pops up.
It just
A
knows.
legendary vampiric creature from Aboriginal Australian.
Oh yeah, that's the
folklore.
one. All the drawings
It's
of it are
described
exactly
as a
what he
small,
described.
red frog-like humanoid with a massive toothless mouth and suction cups on its fingers and toes that lives in fig trees, drops onto victims, drains their blood, and swallows them whole before eventually regurgitating them.
You're gonna
Sounds
want to click on the
golden.
images tab, Parker.
Ah! Holy mother of...
Look at these little guys.
Maybe.
All right, go ahead and start
That's
the podcast over again, so I don't look like a fake cryptid head by misconstruing
No.
the name of this and thinking it was a Yowie.
That's
It's
all right.
okay. I mean, at least that was also an Australian folklore.
Yeah, it turns
Yeah, so was
out.
one of the two.
There's been so
Yeah.
many times I've said something wrong and I'll be thinking about it the whole next day. I'm like, damn it.
happens.
Yeah, some of these are pretty horrifying.
So many
looking.
monsters.
But there's one that's like, it's somebody drew it. It's one sitting in a tree, just looking kind of like a fat little grouchy guy. Just
Yeah, I like that one.
That's
I
great,
relate
that's
to
great.
him. He seems cool.
I wonder if that's related to the things that Australians tell you about that'll drop on your head.
The drop
Maybe
bears, yeah,
that,
they bring
yeah,
drop
probably.
bears
Drop
up here.
Yeah. I wonder, maybe. Or some basis to that myth. But anyway, so the other two are alive, and we get this whole explanation, and he used it to scare his girlfriend because they're just out in the woods and they can't find their way back to their campsite. And they hear some noise. These are probably just our friends fucking with us. Blah.
Yeah.
But then it gets to the point where it's like the guy's like, I think I hear something, and then she doesn't believe him, and he's just like, shut the fuck up and give me the light. There's something going on here. And by the time it does the whole, he's like, look at her, he's like, I'm gonna turn the light out real quick. He turns it off, and it goes pitch fucking black.
But
It's like the image just whoop, shuts off, and then he hits it again, and then like he turns around and she's impaled. She's
Oh
just
man, she
fucking
gets like
impaled.
Holocausted.
Yep,
Yeah.
100%. So yet she gets impaled like through the back of the head, out her mouth.
It's
And
like one of
this-
those like terrible
insane.
matador accidents that you see.
Yeah.
Yes, like not like the one where it goes in his butt.
Oh,
I've
terrible.
seen that. I've seen that one. I'm like,
Terrible.
rectal breach. We got a breach.
He ain't
Anyway,
pooping out of that hole anymore.
So, it's
Yeah.
just been, it's been hollered out. Wallered out. Wallered out's the term, not holler. Holler
he
is
was
something
doing the
entirely different. It's
hollering.
wallered out. So, you good?
Yep.
Did I hit like
Got
the
Parker
southern
with that
nail on
one.
the head on that one?
No, you did not.
Wallered out. Anyway, so she gets fucked up bad. Like she gets it through the head, and the boar like just like she's like hanging there off its tusk, and he like whips it around into his mouth, chews on her for a while, realizes the other dude's still there, and he's like, oh my god, she's dying. Flashlight. Oh, flashlight. Instead of like running the fuck away.
No.
Which I get, he's like, whatever, but
She's dead.
oh, she's
No.
fucked. Like at that point, like, "Argh." But no, he does. Excuse you. He does not.
Thank you.
He.
Thank you.
Damn it. I'm sorry. It was just a force of habit. Anyway, he does not make any effort to get the fuck out of there. And he's like, I need to light the scene. And like that part bothered me a little bit, but the whole her getting fucked so badly just took.
He needed
It made the scene. So sweet rave party.
It's just getting demolished.
He was hoping to like trigger the boar's epilepsy to get it off her.
Yeah.
Start playing Sandstorm. What the fuck is happening?
Is Tom Cruise riding in the desert? No, he's the
Yeah.
mummy.
Yes. It's the connection. Bye,
Damn
Cliff.
it.
I pissed off Cliff. He's like, stop raving. I'm trying to.
He's like, fuck this.
He did my cash. Just like deuces.
Didn't invite him.
No.
Nobody invites me to raves anymore. So he gets fucked. She gets fucked up, bad, and then this is where Bluey, he dies or whatever, and then the other two, Ken just wanders off. He doesn't even wait for Bluey to come back. He just wanders the fuck off because he's more fixated on saving these other two people, which I get. It's a noble cause, but I'm gonna do police situation. If you're in a police like shootout situation, there's an active shooter, and a police officer knows where the shooter is and they're going toward it, they will not stop to help people because it is more beneficial for them to stop the motherfucker shooting people than to stop and help people on the way because it risks their lives as well. So this is a situation where you gotta be like, we need to protect ourselves to get to the point where we can get this thing or safely get people out. And of course, he's drunk. He stopped making great choices anyway.
Oh, he stopped making great choices
So-
as soon as he started drinking.
Yeah. So he goes in the
As
woods.
soon as he left that pub, his fate was sealed.
Yes,
Yep.
100%. All he wanted to do was set fence posts. That's all he wanted to do.
Yep.
So the campers that are missing, the second set is Matt and Sherry. Well, he finds Matt's what's left of him. Where's Matt? Where's the crew? Whatever it is. All over the place. There you go. That's it.
Oh,
That's
yes.
So finds Matt's head and then finds Sherry, which is the woman, just kind of like draped over, like ragdoll, dead. So he's like, "Hey, are you okay?" Rolls her over. Somehow, she's still alive. Still alive.
She would not be moving. She'd be paralyzed.
She'd be
I'm just saying.
fucking dead.
Well, if she wasn't already
She
dead
l-
yet.
She's
She'd have been
literally
paralyzed.
impaled through the back of the head out of her mouth.
Reverse guck.
What is she going to
Reverse-
say? Yes, reverse guck.
guck. I hate
100%.
that.
I said
Also,
her
is she
deep-
going to
that.
talk?
I said she needed to
Not
work
to
on her deep
spoil
throat.
it, but speaking of Shutter exclusives where people get the reverse gawk or like dislocated in some way and miraculously live, you guys got to watch Dolly. There's like a bit in that where something happens to this dude's jaw very similar to this, and you think, well, he's gone. And then like 30 minutes later, just hard cut to him laying down, eyes open up, and he like continues trying to survive.
Yeah.
Horrible situation.
What a trooper.
Also, in this scene, doesn't Ken know her name?
Yeah.
Doesn't he say
Yes.
her name? He's
He-
like, Sherry.
Sheridan.
She asked what her name is, and she can actually talk. She
Oh,
says
that's
Sheridan.
There's no
And
way
then
she would have been
she
able
says
to talk.
Sheridan at first and then starts calling her Sherry. And
I'm sorry.
she would not
Nope.
if she is a
Wouldn't even go together.
yeah, if she
Also,
is a
he comes from the back of her head.
Yeah.
So it just absolutely destroys everything back there. Spine, like
Yeah.
Brainstem
esophagus,
just flying out of your
brainstem.
mouth.
She's literally just a vegetable on the ground.
yeah, as large as this thing's tusks were, even like we've talked about this because she's a smaller built lady. Like she's a a thinner built woman. Like so I can't think of an angle that it would go in to come out that way that it wouldn't just an artery, your fucking throat would be gacked up, your neck would be broken.
Right
Yeah,
here.
you'd be dead. You'd just be fucking dead. But
Yeah.
whatever. So Ken's like, listen, shh, you're injured. But anyway,
Don't speak.
don't speak, you're injured. Literally, yeah. Yeah, exactly. Finger on the lips. He doesn't do that. But that's kind of what he does because he's like, I'm going to
Okay,
chase
yeah.
away. I've done this forever. And he leads the boar away through frantic chase in the woods. Like,
Dang
it's the bobbing and weaving through trees and shit. And then he loses it and then comes back. He's like, Sherry, you all right? Opens the thing, just fucking dead.
She's
I-
dead.
Yeah.
Oh,
he-
wow, she
she's
should have been
like
dead a long
Family
time
Guy
ago,
death
yeah.
pose dead.
Yeah.
Wow, you made it this long?
Her eyes
I
are going in
can
different
see-
directions.
All I can see.
Her tongue's
all
hanging
I can
out.
picture is what you said. Don't speak. He just starts singing "No Doubt" too.
What the don't oh fuck yes.
Oh man,
I can't I don't know the
Good bit.
lyrics to that song. I just know that part.
I'm hearing it on the inside.
I can't. It's there now.
Nope, I'm not gonna start singing it.
I just
do
wait
not
for
wanna
it.
get-
Just wait till they get to the part where they start playing the metal version of Hakuna Matata, dude. It's great. Anyway, well, it means no worries for the rest of her days, dude.
True.
So anyway,
She ain't worrying at all.
so Ken checks the chat feed. Sheridan's been killed. Fuck. It was just delayed. Stupid lag. Anyway, so this is where the death one of multiple intentionally engaged knife fights with a giant boar. Never thought I'd say that in a fucking film. It's fucking wonderful. So you don't really see
They gotta
what.
fight for their life. They
Have you ever heard
really
Lemon Demon?
No.
Where?
Listen, when you get done, everybody listening to this, or you guys, just Lemon Demon knife fight, and it'll change this entire scene for you. It's fucking wonderful, and you'll hear it anytime you watch anything with people fighting with knives. You'll hear that song. But anyway, So this is where like Ken's like, I'm just done. Like I'm gonna die. Well, he says his wife's name, Marianne or whatever her name is.
Yeah,
And
we
he's
get
like,
flashbacks.
yeah,
of
I'll see you soon. And then
his
like
daughter.
Boar charges at him, and then cut, and you just assume. I mean, Ken's dead. Like he's done.
He died.
Yep.
Which sucks because I like Ken. Because
He's a good character.
we
Ken
did
was
mention
awesome.
he does make a reference to his previous works where he said, "You're just a little pig, and I'm the big bad fucking wolf," because he was the killer in Wolf Creek 1 and 2.
Yeah.
So that's the
Which
reference.
is crazy because he's super sweet in this, but he is fucking terrifying as Mick Taylor.
Yeah, I watched some of that, and I was like, when I was way younger, and I really didn't watch horror movies at all. I watched it, and I was like, I'm not really comfortable with this. I want
It's
my
a
mom.
mean series of movies.
Yeah.
But yeah, I thought he looked familiar. Like when we started, because I didn't realize that right away until I looked. We looked while the movie was going. And I was like, oh, that's why he looks familiar. But anyway,
Well, the thing that threw me off about him is like in this movie, he's like, he's an older man, kind of like, I don't want to say weak, but he doesn't look like the strongest guy. Like he
Looks a little frail.
Yeah, he looks a little frail. He's he's a withered old man.
Yeah.
Mick Taylor is a fucking imposing figure. Like in those Wolf Creek movies, like
Yeah.
he is broad shoulders. Like this man will beat the shit out of you, or he's gonna make you run, and then he's gonna shoot you. Like
It's
he's
crazy
terrifying.
too, because as old as he is, he's still playing him in the new one that's apparently coming out.
Yeah.
Really?
Parker just
Next
informed me
year,
about before
yeah.
the show.
Wolf Creek Legacy.
I was about to say, is it a new one or a reboot? But you just answered that, I think. So.
Yep.
It'll be like him training his protege, but it'll be like a half human, half boar child.
But it's one of those moments where like Ken is kind of the main character to a degree, and he dies halfway through the movie, which is one of those like little
He got
twists. It's like,
psychoed.
Yeah, he did.
Who's
Like,
going
I
to be
was-
the main character?
Listen, spoiler alert. I was like, dude, he's gonna come out of the trees like fucked up, and he'll be alive now.
Like a drop bear.
Yeah, yeah, he got dropped.
We get a couple of those in this movie that you go, oh, okay.
Yeah, we do. We really do. Let's see. That was a knife fight. And this is we cut to a much more a less somber scene or tragic scene. It's Bernie and the family. You got the whole family. They're over there talking about. They got there they're talking about like breakfast and stuff, and essentially the idea is they're going to go to the farm that essentially where the pig's been running amok. They don't know this yet, of course, but they're going to go to the farm to go swimming, spend the day out there, do a little bit of hiking, and then come back. And
You will
Excuse me.
never, ever catch me swimming in any body of water in Australia. There are
No.
Oh
crocodiles
yeah, no,
everywhere.
no,
there's
why would you do
creatures
that?
in there for sure.
Snakes.
No, it's just a
everything.
creek. There's no crocs. Like, nah. There's a body of water. There probably or possibility is high that there is a crocodile in there, and I want nothing to do with saltwater crocodiles up close.
No,
I will
no.
appreciate them from
If
afar.
not a croc, there's any number of Australian little guys that could definitely kill you in the water.
Yeah,
Probably.
100%.
Just don't pick up a shell.
Don't. That's yeah. Don't touch any shells in fucking
Were
Australia.
they
at all.
cursed?
Yeah.
They're poison.
Well, it's cone snails.
Cone snails.
Oh,
And they will-
interesting.
Yeah, Conus paparassus or peparassus.
You out.
They're
Oh, their shells are
Venemax-
so pretty. I instinctively want to pick
That's
them up.
why.
The
That's
venom-
why people want to pick them up.
what is it? The Venemax and a split second.
Yep.
What is there an antidote? What you mean if you shot yourself in the foot? Don't do that. You'd be dead before you realize you made a mistake.
Damn.
I don't know. I
Oh,
don't know
they
if
have like
that's
a little stinger.
They do. They have a is it a
Proboscis?
mycotoxin? No, it's proboscis. They have a mycotoxin, so they can make almost any kind of toxin within their body, and like it
Huh.
literally will kill you in like seconds to minutes, depending on how much you get.
Shout out to the Aboriginal people for surviving Australia as long as they have. Good for them.
Yeah.
They know what
I
they're
know,
fucking doing.
right?
They
Why do you
don't
think
just take
Australia
shit.
was a prison colony for so long? Because it was terrifying.
Yeah, fuck
The
that
creatures
place.
are like, well, let's bring them to where there's just literally death everywhere.
Yeah, it's like, hey, you
And
know
this is
what?
no offense to Australians. We're Americans literally talking about your country, and like
Yeah, we don't know.
we.
Oh,
don't.
we
Doesn't check
simply
your
wouldn't
shoes.
survive.
This
it.
is
We're
just
not built for it.
the legends that we are fed as Americans.
Yeah, but I will say, like,
I would still
they-
want to visit your country, by the way.
It would be
Yes,
great.
I'd love to.
But I would-
Shoes before you put them on.
particularly in Sydney.
Yes, because you'll get.
Because the Sydney funnel web is oddly localized. It's pretty much just in Sydney. It's really weird. It's like a
That's
very
a good thing they named it that, so they can't go anywhere else.
It's very specific. I know, right? It's like
Tries
we're
to
locked in,
venture
guys.
out. It's like, get back.
Yep.
Well,
You don't have
they
your pass to go to the other place.
They have the most toxic spider, the most venomous spider, the most venomous snake. They have the most venomous jellyfish. They have the only venomous mammal. They have the most the most venomous jellyfish between
Boar's the
Spox
size
and
of a
Urcologies.
Yeah.
You
They
just
got
get
great
fucked.
whites. They got great
Got
whites
great
out
whites, got saltwater crocs.
there.
Just just up the street, you got Komodo dragons.
Yep. Yeah, just up the street.
But anyway, but nothing against. And plus, the eastern brown, which is one of the 10 deadliest snakes in the world, is just a common snake, and it's like 5 to 8 feet long, and they just roll the fuck up in your neighborhood.
So I guess a lot of the like very highly venomous snakes in Australia are very docile. They're not like
I've heard
super
this.
aggressive.
Inland
like
taipans
was it
are.
the inland? No, I heard the inland taipan is actually not that aggressive.
Yeah, and plus they live in just central parts of Australia where it's like nobody lives.
Yeah.
So your odds of running
And I
into
thought-
one are very low.
I thought they were like exaggerating this pig, but I while we're talking about all the things that can kill you in Australia, I looked up Australian boars. Those motherfuckers are big.
Yeah,
It's not too far off.
they'll fuck you up. They'll kill
I mean,
you 3 times before you
this
hit the
dude
ground.
was huge. Like this thing was like
Yeah,
the size of a
it's really
small, like one of
big.
those like small school buses.
There's one about the size of a standard dumpster, and that's pretty huge for a pig.
That is big.
Well, I mean, that's what they talk. I mean, I've talked about it before, where it's like if you, it's like the whole thing. If you have like a common pig like on a farm and it were to escape and run into the woods,
Oh,
it
yeah.
actually will eventually evolve to become a boar. Like it actually will change
Man,
its
pigs
physiology and all that. And like there's pigs that they found like down south, like deep down south, where it's
Mhm.
like fucking huge, like
yeah, and like
probably
Godzilla
close to the
stuff.
size of this fucker. Like
Yeah.
big pig, because they just eat and eat and eat and eat, and if they have nobody to hunt them, they're
Yep.
just gonna keep eating.
That's why we have big groups that'll go to Georgia for just boar hunts.
For the boar hunts. Yeah.
I know you all have seen the meme videos, not just you guys, people online. They're meme videos of people in helicopters shooting fucking packs
Oh, yeah.
of wild pigs. That's fucking what they do. It's like Texas, though it's a fucking massive state, there are large, massive sections of it that are not densely populated, and that's where they live. They live deep in them shrubs and shit like that, and they
Yep.
just grow unchecked.
Well, you got to think they're like
populate and
rabbits.
grow.
They just have litters upon litters of piglets, and
Yeah, and they're in areas where again that a lot of people don't live, so they just feed on whatever unchecked.
I mean, we have them around here.
Yeah, they live here. So like I've never seen them personally, but I've heard stories of them.
I'd get killed by a wild pig so easy. They're so cute. Man, these things are adorable.
And they gore
They
the
fuck
fuck
me
out
up,
of
man.
you. Yeah, I know.
Horrible.
I'd get vaporized in a heartbeat.
I just imagine it'd be like I don't want this to happen, but Mikey died today, but it'll be like him and this pig. They died at the same time, and like this embrace of death.
A loving
like, they're
embrace.
like
Yeah.
battling to the end. I'm sorry, pig, and then like you guys just bleed out.
I don't want to
together.
do this.
We saw
Oh, it's gotta go down.
someone, and them used to live off 411.
You did?
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
we had
Man.
we were out on her ATV, and we had to rush back because they are fast.
Yeah, yeah. Like I mean, and another thing with here, you know, Parker, you've been here. It's so densely forested in some areas.
Oh, yeah.
like they're inaccessible to just walk through, and these guys they'll fucking channel their way through it.
Yep.
So I mean, it's wild. Not only you got bears, but you got fucking big ass pigs. Again, never seen them personally, but I do know they're here.
We have other big
A lot
animals
of
here.
pig lore this episode.
oh yeah,
We get you, Australia. We get you. But
Ours are just smaller.
what?
Our pigs are just smaller.
Well, I mean, they can get bigger. I imagine that it can't probably grow. The growth would be a little checked here, but just because it's so
They're
mountainous.
still large though.
Yeah, but you can still get a good size, especially if you get a group of them.
mm-hmm.
They'll beat you up, steal your wallet and shit like that, and leave you a shit on your face surprise after you're dead. Anyway, I would just imagine pigs just being spiteful after they kill their victims. They just defecate on
I
them
could
like,
see
got
that.
your ass. Fuck. Anyway, so they're talking about going to the water, the watering hole, the swimming hole, and they go get everything, like, we got to go get things ready. And then it cuts back to the bar. And there's that one piece of shit dude that hits on, it's Ken's daughter, named Sasha. I didn't say her name earlier, I don't think. But like, is a dick and like swats her on the ass. And then like almost nobody in the bar stands up for her except for one dude hollers, which fucking bothered me. And like, these guys are like your local crew. And then she like slaps him and the dude's going to start some shit. And fucking Bernie walks in.
She punches him. She doesn't slap him. She
slap him, sorry.
decks
Like,
him.
busts
they know
his
she can
nose.
handle it.
That's right.
It was the friend of the guy who was like, yeah, you're kind of being a dick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then like
Because everybody else is like,
oh. And then Bernie just walks up, just fucking grabs his head and like smashes him
oh,
into
dude,
the table.
it's so good.
So good.
I
He
love
could have
when
picked him up and just like crushed him like a can,
Yeah.
like an accordion.
when he carries him outside and the family is in the van, like, is that Uncle Bernie? What's he doing? And just like gently puts him down for a nap.
I like
He'll be fine.
I like when so earlier in the movie we didn't talk about this, but Robbie wanted Bernie to call him Robert, and he's like, no. I think I like Robbie better.
Yeah.
And then they're in the car seeing them carry this little man out, this like carcass of a man, and then Bruce leans over to Robbie and he's like, that's why you let him call you Robbie.
Yeah, because he tells him you're sitting at the table to let him call you Robbie. It's like, just go with
He's
it.
a mountain of a man, dude.
Yeah.
I'd be like, yeah, sure.
Because he calls.
Yep, okay, sure, yep.
Because Bernie calls Bruce Bruiser.
Yeah, calls him Bruiser, yep.
It's
Just
like,
let him do it.
You get away with
Yep.
that.
What did
Yeah,
he?
just
What
let
did he
him
do to earn such a cool name?
Bruiser! You good?
Bruce.
I'll talk to you in a minute. But they get supplies, they go out swimming, and we get an impromptu wrestling match, which I fucking love.
Yeah, it's
Like
great.
you could tell these guys were having fun. They were doing fucking chest chops and shit like that, and spearing, and does the choke slam on him and shit. It's just flips him off Stone Cold style, and it's so good, dude. It's so good. Like, I know obviously it's all script. I assume this was all scripted, but like obviously this guy has experience doing that. It's just it looked like these guys were just having like a hell of a time.
Like the mom is just like, Bernie, be careful. He's tiny.
Yeah, he's tiny. Definitely.
It's great though. And then this, Bernie gets out of the water and he's like, hey, dude, listen, I talked to Sasha in the bar and she said her dad hadn't come home yet. I'm going to go. I know roughly where he's working. I'm going to go. Yeah, I'm going to go check it out. So they offer to take, let Bruce go with him. He's like, nah, I got it. Bruce needs to stay here and protect everybody. Because they did bring a gun. They mentioned about bringing a gun earlier, but it seemed like it was supposed to have more significance, but it doesn't really. But the gun does show up. So, and then we get a scene of like Bernie just trucking down the road singing fucking Vanilla Ice.
Oh, yeah.
That was awesome.
And I swear the only reason this song is in there is because it's got that line about bacon. I don't even know the line, but he says that he gets to the line about bacon. He says the next sentence, and then the fucking board just fucking T-bones his ass, dude.
It's its
Bacon.
activation phrase.
Yeah, it is bacon kill mo.
It's so funny because, like, if you think about in reality, like, what these animals would do, like, I don't think this boar is going to, like, run from the opposite side of a field to just T-bone a random vehicle that's just driving down the road.
No, but you can tell. What's this actor's name that's playing Bernie again?
Oh,
Oh,
Nathan
Nathan
Jones.
Nathan Jones. Again, you can see he's just
He's having a
hamming it up,
blast.
singing. He's having a good old time singing this fucking song. Like, it sucks he had a falling out with this guy. I don't know how he is personally. He just seems like he'd be a fun guy to work with. Like when you watch
Yeah,
the
I can
scenes.
see that.
Dude, when he
Just loving
when,
that song.
when he like wakes up after the crash and like has to get out and he's like kicking that door, I was like, this man could literally fold me up like a paper airplane and just toss me. Whee!
Yeah.
Yeah, I love how he's trying to open the door and he can't get the door open, and then he like climbs to the other side of the vehicle. I'm
Just
like, he's gonna
fucking
get
kicks
stuck,
it.
Listen,
and then kicks it.
I want to meet a really big strong man like this at like one of those ball pit places, and I'll be like, throw me. And I'll lean over to him. Just don't tell the elf, and then just let him toss me and see if he gets the reference.
6'11"? Is that what we said?
Yeah, 6'11".
He's 6'11". He's fucking
Damn.
huge.
He's massive.
Oh, Parker,
IMDb
that's-
rounded up and said he was 7 feet.
Close.
that is a Parker, because I know you hadn't watched this a Lord of the Rings reference, but didn't know if you knew that.
No.
It's where they throw Gimli. It's a Battle of Helm's Deep. He's like, throw me, just don't tell the elf, and then just like tosses him. So I just
Okay.
That's for me. I just wanted that to happen one time.
The visual just made me feel like he would just like spike you directly through the balls. It would like part like the Red
Yeah.
Sea. And you'd be smacking the concrete beneath it.
It's like, when you fall into water, you're like high water, you're supposed to like go
Yeah.
toes first, but like they just part because I'm so skinny. Like,
Oh, he could throw you over. The big areas with the inflatables,
yeah.
but the guy
The
stuck
ground?
on the other side.
Oh yeah. Oh my
Launch you in
god.
the air.
Dude. I would
He
just keep
throw
going.
you over that.
I would escape. I'd get terminal
He'd
velocity.
break orbit easy.
Use you as a skipping stone.
Yes. I got 6 this time. Like arms broken and shit, laying on the other side.
I'm paid.
I've got my leg folded like everybody does when they fall in a movie. Like, what the hell is happening? But fuck. Anyway, essentially Bruce, they hear the crash, and Bruce is like, not Bruce. Deb asks Bruce if they'll go check it out, and they take Robbie with them to go check the crash and investigate.
My brother didn't want to go.
Yeah, and Bruni of course survives. You see him getting his gear off, and this is where I see it because it looks like he's loading 223 into this rifle, 5.56. It's a similar cartridge like that, maybe 22 250 or like 273 or something. It's not a big cartridge. It's a small like a varmint style round. I'm just spouting numbers, but like something like that, something in the smaller like for small to mid-size game. That's why I don't think it would work the best, though. Speed defeats armor, so like the faster you can make a projectile go, but even then you really want something with some punchy power and something that big with some weight behind it. But anyway, neither here nor there. But that's why I think it wouldn't work. But this is where we get the pep talk.
This is where Robbie really turns into an
Yeah,
asshole.
Robbie is just a capital
Yeah, he's
piece
such
of
a
shit.
dickhead here.
I'm gonna ask. I'm gonna ask Ella to marry me. And Bruce is like, "Oh, that's cool, but haven't you been dating for like 6 or 7 months?"
Yeah. She's the one, man.
And he's constantly. This is what fucking Robert looks like the whole time. It's just like, I'm gonna ask Ella to marry me. Like, bro, fucking, what's wrong
He's
with
like
you?
scowling constantly. And so in like Bruce is trying to be a good guy. Of course, he's a super passive dude. He's like trying to be a good guy. He's like, hey man, just don't hurt her. Or like I'm gonna hurt you back. And he's like, yeah.
It's one of
sure,
those things where he says it, and it's like you're waiting for a snide remark because it's like, bro, I gotta be afraid of you. It's like you do realize that's Otis Firefly right there. Like he will fucking mess you up.
Yeah. And I know
All it
he's
takes
played
is one bad day. He's gonna go Otis on you.
Yeah. And I know he's like super passive, but it's them talking. It's that whole thing. And then we cut to the bar. And this is where we get the story. We get kind of like this weird back exhibition. Oh my God, an exhibition. What is the word when you explain what happened?
Exposition.
Exposition. There you go. That's the word. I just lost it. Exposition about this drunkard dude that said, essentially talks about what we talked about earlier, where nobody believes, like Sasha's concerned about her dad not showing up, and he keeps talking about, he talks about the giant boar and how nobody believes him because he saw it once in the past, and then he saw it. Apparently, there was the thing about like 12 months ago when it happened, and he talks about that whole thing. And everybody's like, you drunken old piece of shit. You don't know what you're talking about. And she's like, I'm just going to check it. I'm just going to check it. And
shit.
And Ernie, I want you to watch the bar. And she leaves, and Ernie says a fantastic.
It's such a great line.
It's so fucking good. He's like,
all drinks are on me.
Yeah,
What does
only
he
if
say?
you're black.
Only if you're black. Just
You guys
me.
gotta pay double.
Yeah, you
Oh,
white
your
guys
white
got to
boys
pay
gotta
double.
pay
And the
double.
drunker guy's like, I'll be right
awesome.
back. I'm going to go out and get a tan.
Tan.
It's fucking great, dude. Good
Yeah,
on
such a
Ernie.
More Ernie
line.
Dingo. Give me the Ernie Dingo spinoff.
Dude, I want it.
It's a
Like, what did
great
Ernie
line.
do after this movie? Make Ernie the main character.
It could be him filing his taxes. I'd watch it.
Well, dude,
Hey, he was
just
He was in
Go ahead.
Crocodile Dundee too.
Oh
have,
shoot, was he?
Yes.
just have him come back,
Awesome.
him be the protagonist, and since he works at a drill site, they can like kill him with like a giant drill.
Yeah,
They
big
killed the
drill. They're like
Yeah,
weighted
that'd
underneath
be
like an
sweet.
oil drill, and it's like
Oh,
mush
and
'em.
then at the end they can roast him over campfire
Yeah,
with on the drill.
And his ending line like looks like I struck oil tonight. Then it'll cut out and there's like pigs
Damn.
roasted. Oh shit! Ernie
He's in
will
a
be
movie.
back in Boar
He's in a
Part
movie
3.
from 1993 called Blackfellas, which is kind of
They
a
drink free, I heard.
Yeah, at this bar.
yeah. I was wondering if it was just some weird
Like a Goodfellas kind of
Goodfellas
parody.
Oh, that'd be
or it's
sweet.
like a something
it's,
similar to that.
It does look cool, though. It's like a drama about Aboriginal life.
Yep.
I'd watch that.
This is when we get. I would just have really quick bullet points for what happens here, and this is another one of those standing there menacingly things because it's just Bruce and Robbie walking. They hear something, and the boar is just behind the bush. It's like, hey guys, what are you doing?
And they just
What
walk
is
up to it,
this?
and Bruce is like, "Holy shit! You see that thing? We should walk closer to it." It's like,
Yeah.
oh yeah, that's
see,
good.
that's what
This
would
is
happen to
all
me.
gonna
I'd
end
get
well
Bill
for them.
Mosley'd.
And
Yeah.
Robbie's like, you can see him behind Bruce, like kind of like moving back, noticing something's wrong. Bruce, he doesn't know. He's like, oh, it's just a big ass pig.
Yeah, no.
And then like Robbie like fucking runs and like before
pushes
doing so,
him
pushes
over.
Bruce to the ground.
Knocks
and
his
he gets
ass over.
fucked, dude.
Dude, Bruce is taken out in the worst possible way. For one, the CG in the scene is awful. It's
Yes,
I
it is.
love
especially the CG of
iconic.
Bruce. Bruce's like body CG just looks like a little crash test dummy just getting chewed up. It looks like the pigs from Hannibal.
That boar beat his ass so hard he turned into a cartoon. It was amazing.
He sure did. He sure did. But we got to see
Fucking
that
snaps his
the
head
head.
off.
Oh my
Yeah,
god! I was
he
like,
lost his
oh
head.
my god! They fucking Bill Mosley was like, I am writing my death scene. This
Yep.
is how I die in this.
Pops his head clean off. Hey, and after that though, Bernie does get there and gets a shot on it. I think like he hits it like somewhere in the upper flank, and I don't know what like. I guess it runs away after getting shot. I'd run away if I got shot. I'm like, I ain't hanging around here. Fuck this. Mosquitoes are bad around these parts. Just runs off.
Yeah.
Anyway, so I guess my bullet points. It's they find the pig. Rob pushes Bruce over. Pig kills Bruce. Bernie shoots pig.
Bernie.
Then you get this shot. Yeah, Bernie shoots pig right
Oh, I
there.
thought you said Bruce.
No, Bernie shoots pig. I'm sorry. Pig kills Bruce. Bernie shoots pig. And then you get to see like, you see like fucking Robbie run over the hill.
What's he saying?
I think he
Oh,
wants
is that
us to
Robbie?
run.
Yeah,
like-
he's literally screaming "run" over and over and over again, and they're just like,
They're like trying to
What's
read
he
his lips with
saying?
binoculars.
"What's he
This is-
saying?"
This is another Chris Sun written scene.
It has to be.
It's like it's so awkward. Like this scene is so incredibly awkward for me. And then like he's like running, tell him to run. And he's like, oh, you know, it was a pig
Where's
or whatever.
Bruce?
Yeah, and then like he's like it was
He's
a pig. He's
dead.
like, oh, he's scared of a pig, and he's like, he's dead. And he's like, what do you mean he's dead? And just fucking out
did
of
he say?
nowhere. Yeah, the boar just fucking comes about nowhere and just mauls.
Also,
Robbie.
It
Does this
is
boar have
stopping.
the like stealthiest moves of any giant animal? You never
Yes.
hear it
Very
running.
quiet boar.
You never
very
hear it
quiet
running because
boar.
there's no way no one could hear this. They're like, what's that sound? And they look over. You would have seen the boar before the boar got him.
You'd have felt the
Yeah,
ground
shit,
shake.
the ground
Yeah,
is
true.
shaking. It's like the Jurassic Park, like somebody's holding a cup of water and they're like, it's just the ripples.
Yeah, because you
Holy
hear
shit.
you hear it earlier in the movie when he kills the motorcycle guy when it walks, it goes doom, doom,
Yeah.
doom, like walking. Like here, it's like stealth
Yeah, ninja
Yep.
mode.
and push crouch. That's why.
Yes.
What was that noise?
Huh?
Must have been the wind. So this is now I need to watch this because I completely lost the fucking plot for just a moment here. So they shoot the pig. I mean, the pig runs off, chewing on Robbie, and then Ella's like, "Oh God," because nobody sees. I don't think what happens where he pushes Bruce over and realizes he's a massive
No.
piece of shit.
She
Unfortunately,
just loves him because he kisses on her.
but yeah, but at least he fucking got eaten. So they escape. You know, they all run, go across the water, over the river, and through the woods, all that fun stuff, and they start running. It's like dark now. Like they've been going for a while. And Bernie's leading the group, and they have it. And somebody says, "Don't go into the long grass," but they're in the long grass, kind of. And like, fucking
Except for
Bart.
Birdie because he's so.
Well, it's short. It's like medium grass to Bernie because he's much taller than the average human. And then like the boar just comes out of nowhere and then like nibbles on Bart's ankles and like pulls him away.
Yeah.
Bart was in the very back of the pack. Like, it
Well, he's got to
grabbed
do the
him.
dramatic trip and fall like characters
Yeah.
always do. It's like,
Yeah.
pick up your fucking feet when you run.
And his mom dives for him. Bart, Bart, I need your license plate. And then like,
Poor Boar.
come over here, Bart. Anyway, grabs him, pulls him away. They run to like a little wooden shack, and then Deb just lets fucking Bernie have it. Like,
Why didn't you
yell-
try to save him?
yeah, like, what is he gonna do? Like, you were the
gonna
closest
kill
to him. He was in the back. What is he going to do?
Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
And I get
he's
it, 'cause
like, and
she-
he's sitting there and he's like, I'm sorry, sister. I'm sorry.
Yeah, it like I know he understands that she's just mad because she lost her son, and like,
But you also weren't sticking up for him when he was getting bullied by douche McGee back there.
yeah, exactly.
Come on, Mom.
So like, I don't know. I'm really confused because where did the gun go?
I don't know.
The gun just
I don't know.
vanishes because he has the
Overrated.
gun in this scene, never attempts to shoot once. She was closest to him. She dives to grab his hand. He gets pulled over, and like in the next scene, the gun's just gone.
Maybe he dropped it.
I don't know why you would.
I don't know.
Thanks, Scary
Whatever.
Pig.
I didn't write this movie.
He drops it,
See?
but why
Oh,
would he
that's
pick it
right.
back up?
Because the
Oh.
pig stepped on it. I think the boar steps on it. Or maybe that's a different scene.
That's later because he drops the knife, and that's what the boar steps on.
Oh, I thought the
So
boar
he-
stepped on the gun too.
So no, he may be because the boar pulls him back away from them.
But he's grabbing Deb.
He picks
and
her up, but I
carries
would have been like, "Get the fucking gun," and he never grabs it because you need something.
her. He's using
Yeah.
both hands to pull them. Because he's like dragging her on the ground.
And he's a
Like,
big.
dude, get up and run.
Don't worry, he's a big guy. He can take it. He just needs to pick her up with one arm, grab the fucking gun, like Ella, fucking really run, keep fucking moving.
Yeah.
Yep.
So anyway, that's where the gun goes. I never could figure it out. I was like, where did it go? Because he only
Just forgot
fires
to
it
Pick it up.
once.
He forgot to pick
He only
it up.
shoots the gun once, and he loaded it, so it would have had at least 3 or 4 more shots in it. Anyway, neither here nor there. So they continue running. They go inside the shed. She yells at him, which I know he understands that she's asleep, and she's such a fucking downer in this whole scene. And again, I get it, but she's shitting on everything.
Understandable.
Like, they think she's asleep. He's suggesting stuff. She's like, "Oh, you fucking lost the gun, but you grabbed the lighter." I'm like, how is this helping? Like, thanks, dude.
Oh yeah, she's going through it.
Yeah, but I lost track of my spots. There we go. Because no, so they're inside the shed, and then like you said, they're trying to figure something out. They're trying to figure out like, hey, what are we gonna do to the pig? He's like, I'm gonna go out and grab wood because there's wood right outside, so they at least has the lighter. They can make something like a fire, right?
Yep.
And I think he gives one of them the lighter because that is somewhat relevant here in a few minutes after this. So he goes out to go get it, and the boar's like, "Oh, excuse me. Let me tell you about our Godzilla or Hogzilla, our Lord and Savior." Just like fucking knocks the door open.
Kool-Aid Man.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Bacon aid.
Yes. Ugh.
What was that game? Mark, what? Blood and Bacon. That's what it makes me think of. Blood and Bacon.
Oh, is that the one where it's like a wave shooter and you got to kill all the pigs?
Yeah, it gets
That'd
really
be fun. That'd be
demonic
fun
for
to
some
play
reason.
after this movie.
Of course.
Yeah, it would definitely go well. Very similar thing.
Just wants bacon soda.
Ugh, bacon soda. It's so gross. Well, it's like what was something else? Like there was like bacon moonshine and shit. Like, why would
Yeah.
you
Oh,
want
fun.
that? Fuck that, dude.
Ew.
Oh,
Just eat bacon and drink moonshine. Like, don't. I don't know.
Don't dip it.
I mean, you could. And this is it. This is the scene. Bernie intentionally knife fights this pig,
Yes.
which breaks into just a full out slobber knocker. Like he loses the knife at one point after like stabbing the shit out of the pig.
Dude, he gets
What
his
happens is-
stomach sliced open,
Oh,
and he
Yeah,
like
with the
peels
tusk.
back his skin to see like
Oh, yeah,
underneath
that
it. Like,
gore is-
oh.
Ugh,
Yeah, because
that hurts
they're
to
like
look at.
they're like knife fighting, and then like the pig's like, "Whoa, okay, this guy could do something to me," and this buys him enough time for the girls to run, and he continues to knife fighting,
Then he's like
and
hitting
then
it with
he
his
gets
cane.
poked. He gets poked with the tusk, or he loses his knife, gets poked with the tusk, and just starts fucking punching him, just punching the pig. Like, I
Yeah.
was like, "Go for the eyes, go for the eyes."
One of the eyes was
He
already
could reach him.
cloudy,
like-
so
Yeah, a little
like
milky.
cataracts or something.
Something wrong with him. So, yeah, the boar fucks him up, like knocks him into the ground, steps on him. You hear some snapping and some cracking, and then it just cuts away.
He turns into Rice Krispies.
He is kind of Rice Krispies. He's Bernie Krispies.
Yeah.
Something like that.
Bernie goes through it in this.
Yeah,
Mhm.
he gets his ass kicked a little bit.
A little bit.
A little bit.
Shit.
Deb, this is where we're about to the end here. Deb and Ellie stop to make fires because she says, well, Bart told me we watched a documentary that people would build fires to scare off grizzly bears, and she says maybe it works the same way. Fair point. They not knowing what happened earlier, it's a fairly logical assumption to make, right? Fire
Can't
bad.
argue.
Yeah. So they make like a couple little fires, and then they make little torches and stuff, and the boar attacks them. And they're like, "Whoa!" with like their marshmallows or whatever. Like, we're making s'mores,
Yeah.
and
Like, leave us alone.
molten sugar, just throwing it on this board. He's like, "Oh God!" And
Chocolate
so,
in the eye. Ah.
yeah, I know, right? And then just fucking the boar starts gets a hold of Ellie's leg and starts chewing on it. And then we just had some wrestling moments fighting the pig, and then we get the most wrestling thing everywhere. Fucking Sasha out of nowhere with the Nissan, just wow, just
T-bones his ass.
nails the fucking pig. It's great, and she's like, "Oh, I guess there was a killer pig," and I was like, "This was her plan all along." She's like, "I'm gonna find her
Wait,
dad."
that's the response you have after you drove off a small cliff to hit this pig?
Yeah. Like not.
Oh,
and she's
wow.
like-
It must have been a real pig.
And I don't think she says anything about her dad other than the fact she was just coming to look
No.
for him. She just drive big pig, drive car into it.
I don't think she's ever told he's dead.
No, I don't think so.
I don't
either.
think anyone. Well, technically, no one knows he's dead.
No, nobody knows he's dead for sure. And yeah, she fucking drives the Nissan into it, and she's like, "Get the rifle," but it's clearly a shotgun. And she gets the shotgun, and she's like, could have had slugs because they have shotguns with rifled barrels that you can use for slugs. And and
The shotgun doesn't make that sound.
It does not make that sound. They give Deb the shotgun to do it because she says earlier that she doesn't like guns, but it reminds me of how they did with the newest Texas Chainsaw Massacre, where they did the whole no gun thing, but it wasn't fleshed out in this movie. It's just like, I don't like guns, and then later it's like, here you go, Deb, use a gun. Okay, and then she shoots it once, and then the pig's fucked up. It's like CG pig time. Somehow it got partially de-skinned around
it's
because of the
gnarly.
truck. It's
Yeah.
gnarly, but I don't.
It's CG, so it's a little.
yeah.
It's not as effective.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it just does just like getting hit by a truck. It's not just gonna delaminate you.
Yeah, peeled him like an orange.
Yeah, but it looks cool because his face is all fucked up. I mean, she shoots it in the shoulder. And listen, I'm gonna tell you something. I don't have anything I can use as an example, but if you were shooting a shotgun or any weapon, and it's not, your arms may be too short, do not tuck it under your fucking shoulder.
Because it's going to go, woo.
No, it's just gonna go backwards. It's no. If you're having trouble shooting one, you're not gonna have the strength to pinch down on that stock to keep it from going back. You need to put it into the pocket here, your shoulder. But anyway, so she shoots it once in the shoulder and the second time in the fucking eye, and just
It's gone. You
Alt
did.
F4, it's out. And then I was really hoping it would just swell and all these little pigs.
That's what I'm
scurry out of
saying.
it.
Just like in the beginning, or when you
Yeah.
see the big pig, it just breaks down into little pigs.
Yes.
Yeah. And then they're like, "Oh, well, I guess we saved the day." And then just I literally wrote this. And somehow Bart and Bernie returned.
Especially
Yeah,
Bart.
just out of nowhere.
Just out of nowhere. I was like, okay.
It's not even the fact that Bernie's still here. It's like, oh, Bart's here.
Oh,
Okay,
you're
so why did the
perfectly
pig
fine.
not? Why did the pig slaughter everyone it came in contact with except for Bart?
I thought it was just gonna be those movies. I was expecting it to end with everybody dead. Because the way that people were just dropping, especially when Bart went.
It's
When
just
Bart went,
Bernie.
I was like, yeah.
Yeah.
Bernie would just
Bernie's
walk
the
it off,
lone
just wake up the next
survivor.
day.
Yeah.
Yeah, he just heals. He's got regeneration factor.
What happened to your family? The boar. The
The
boar.
boar.
He just
Just
can't
having-
go.
They
he
were
can't-
bored to death.
Yeah, yeah. He's he can't go to eat breakfast at diners anymore because bacon triggers him. It gives him flashbacks.
Yeah, here's the sizzle, and he's just tweaking.
Yeah. What are we having for dinner on Christmas? Ham, 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 ham. And
Ham,
it just like zooms in on his face. Yeah, exactly. But they live, and then they just like hop in the truck to drive off, and you see the truck drive off, and as the truck drives off, I'm assuming another
massive
boar.
pig. Yep.
And so that's the thing is, I'm assuming the other one's dead. Assuming, because it takes a
Yeah.
licking,
Bleed
but it doesn't.
its nose. I'm assuming it's
Yeah,
dead.
it doesn't give any indication it's got like super regenerative healing powers. But there's the scene with the smaller boars where it's like leading them or their babies or something. You would assume there would be another male or female, a breeder somewhere in
So
there.
I'm wondering if the boar we see at the end is the boar that killed the campers.
Oh,
The
so
boar
there's
that we see with the
Oh, I
other
see what you're saying.
with the smaller pigs that Ken shoots at, or
It
no,
could be.
Blue shoots at.
Yeah,
because
There's
we
not
don't-
so much attention I was paying because I thought it was the boar they just unloaded into, just getting
That's-
back up like nothing hurt it.
Yeah.
Well, that's the thing though. With any
I-
other scene with the boar, it's alone every time,
Yeah.
except for
Mhm.
that scene at the campsite.
It would have been cool if you had seen it like step out the boar and then like some little ones were around it.
It's a
Then
Lake
that would've,
Placid
like,
effect.
confirmed.
This
Yeah.
is literally the ending of Lake Placid, where it's like you find out there's a second crocodile, and then Betty White's taking care of the babies.
Yeah, and like I'm fine with it. I don't care. I actually I like that ending because it's not like truck pulls away, camera pans over, boar opens other not blown up eye,
Yeah.
or like there's another boar. It's like literally as it's pulling out, it's just walking into the scene right behind it.
Yeah.
It's probably not going
We
to do
also
it. It's probably
don't.
going
We
to let
don't
them.
know that other boar is evil. That other boar could be a nice guy for all we know.
Yeah, like what happened here? There clearly must
This
be a
boar
reason.
must have fucked up.
Yeah.
Those
Like,
guys were
and-
justified in doing this.
And my assumption is they get out fine, like because the boar's
Yeah.
not chasing them down. My assumption, because they could just eat the other boar. I'm assuming. I'm gonna look. I think pigs are cannibalistic.
They
so,
They
Okay, so
100%
there you go.
are.
I believe it.
But their truck is missing a leg.
Yeah, it's a little
It's
fucked up. But she drove, she
Wobbling.
fired it up, drove it off. So it was like, okay.
Yep.
I was not disappointed with it. I was like, okay, that works. But anyway, that's the end of Boar.
Have we got a podcast for you?
Bad movies, worse people.
I mean, look, you like getting a couple beers in you, watching a bad movie, and yucking it up with your friends. That's what we're doing. We have microphones.
We have great impersonations. We have bad impersonations.
I think it might be one of the best podcasts I've ever heard.
It's the best podcast I've ever heard, fellas, and I ain't lying through my giant teeth. There's a sample.
Yes.
You can find us anywhere. Badmoviesworsepeople.com. Come check us out.
If you don't follow us, we will follow you home.
The Cult-Worthy Podcast. Join me, Antonio Palacios, each week as I guide you through a never-ending sea of obscure cinema and cult-worthy gems that deserve a rediscovery. Find me on all listening platforms and at thecultworthy.com. The Cult-Worthy Podcast. Join us.
So we're gonna start. I'm gonna do a little different because I usually start with Parker. I'm gonna ask Mikey. I want to see what he thought of this movie.
It was pretty good. Didn't like blow my socks off or nothing. It felt like well, I'm not the biggest like rogue animal guy in the world for one, so maybe I'm coming into it a little biased, but it felt like a really good Sci-Fi Pictures original like Saturday afternoon movie that they'd hype up for a couple weeks and then it would come out and be good. But with really good special effects though.
Yeah.
I got
Parker.
nothing else.
Oh,
I mean, I can agree with Mikey. This definitely feels like a sci-fi movie, with a little bit better acting from
Better,
certain
yeah.
people. I mean, there are certain actors like that are just written so like who acts like this, like like the Robert character
Australians
just
for all we know.
drove me nuts. But yeah, it's a solid creature feature. I'm the opposite. I love rogue animal movies. Of course, my favorite movie of all time is technically a rogue animal movie. But I love Lake Placid. I love Anaconda. Like this kind of feels like it fits that, in that category. It's just, people running into a absurdly large version of an animal that's common for a certain area. And I think the effects are really good, especially the practical effects are really good. The CG is questionable in certain spots, but you know
spotty.
what? I think the budget was pretty low. I think it was like 1.3 million or something like that. So I won't judge it too hard. Bill Moseley is very out of place in this movie, but it kind of feels right. It's just one of those type of movies. Like you've seen it before. Like you feel like you've seen this type of movie before. Anytime there's a rogue animal movie, it kind of fits this formula. So, but I'll give it it's solid. It's a solid movie.
Wife?
I mean, I can't disagree with either of them. I went into this with a very, very, very low expectation.
Why do you hate boars so much, Angela? Come
I don't
on,
hate.
judging
I don't
them.
hate boars.
We just had pork chops tonight.
I know we just had pork chops.
It was really good.
We ate our own boar. But no, I went in because I know how certain movies can be anymore, but there's horrendous CGI. And I was waiting for it, but then the opening from what was it, Shutter Effects was the
Slaughter Effects.
Oh, Slaughter.
Effects. That's it. And I was like, okay, this could be good. I could see myself watching it again, having it on in the background.
Is that all? You got anything else?
I'm just glad that Robbie, what's his fuck's name?
Robert
died.
Robert got fucked up.
Robert. Yeah.
Yes. Yep. As soon as that happened, I was like, yeah.
Yeah, I was so glad. I just feel like he was gonna be that asshole that lasts till the end. I was like, oh, you fuckhead.
That's it.
Okay. I was making sure. No, I tend to go in these movies with fairly low bar. Like, I'm used to watch these kind of movies, but you never know. Like, we've been pleasantly surprised. Like, we did Black Sheep. We enjoyed that one. And this one is in that ballpark for me. Like, I went in low. It's a Boar movie. The only other killer pig movie I've ever watched was Chaw, and that's been a very long time since I've seen that movie. I don't even remember very much of it. But no, this one was, I really liked the character of Bernie. I hated and like I like Bernie. I like Ken. I liked his daughter, and you could tell some of the actors had a fun time doing it. The city folk, that whole group. I didn't like Bill Moseley was great because it was Bill Moseley and him being just awkward. But the rest of them, I was like, whatever. I don't really care for him. But you can see some of the actors were having fun. I was engaged enough with the movie, and I was like, I like what's going on here. The practical looks cool. I wish the pig moved more. The CG is whatever. I knew it was going to be like crazy good, but I've seen much worse. And I enjoyed it. I would, with like wife said, I'd pop it on in the background. It's probably the best killer pig movie I've ever seen, which is not a lot. But again, it was enjoyable. Like I wasn't like, when's this going to be over? Blah blah blah. Nothing like that. I was engaged enough with it that I gave a fuck. Like I wanted to see it like to the end. And definitely worth giving a shot. It is on Tubi. I think that's where I watched it. Or we watched it.
It's on AMC Plus because it is technically a Shudder exclusive movie or Shudder movie.
Definitely worth looking at. I did look up the guy that did the effects. Steve Boyle. Boyle, something like that.
I think I asked.
He worked on Black Sheep. He worked on Phantom Menace. Not Phantom Menace, Clone Wars. He worked on that was actually a slew of movies he worked on. I was like, oh wow, he did that. Oh wow. He's he did a slew of things. I don't have it in front of me. I looked it up. And he just had an interesting chunk of things because he was credited. I was like, oh, effects artist, blah, 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 blah. I was like, I'm gonna look him up because I bet you he did some shit. And it was several movies that we've covered before on here and just stuff I've watched in the past. And I was like, oh yeah, it's pretty cool stuff. I'm assuming that's probably what Parker's looking into right now.
Yeah, I am.
But anyway, just visual effects work he's done. But definitely give it a shot. And I think we're going to. Do you want to do poster first, or do you want to do Bird Eye Gordon?
We'll do poster first.
Okay, I have not looked at the posters for this yet.
So
before
if you're watching,
we do the poster,
please.
Can I throw something in chat? Because I was looking up some of the stuff about his movies, and I got a teaser poster for Charlie's Farm. And we don't have to rate this poster. I just need you guys to see it and discuss it really quick because it goes insane. He's like picking his teeth with Freddy's glove.
What the fuck?
Mick Taylor's down there dead. This looks awesome.
I wish they gave. I know it's more of an Irish, Scottish thing or whatever. I don't stone me for not knowing. But like his weight, I wish it was in stones.
Yes.
That would have been cool.
And that'd been fucking dope. That's cool.
Yeah. So I gotta say, after seeing that poster, I don't know if Boris is gonna live up, but I do want to talk about the poster.
Absolutely, dude.
I was just trying to find. What did you say the guy's name was?
His name is, I'm sorry, I may have told you. It's Steve Boyle, Boyle. I found it. He did creature technician on episode 2, Star Wars episode 2. He did special effects makeup on Ghost Ship. He did makeup on
Oh, I love Ghost Ship.
Yep, Matrix Revolution. He was a sculptor on Black Sheep. He did 30 Days of Night. He did
Wow.
Hobbit: An Unexpected Journey. The 2014 What We Do in the Shadows. He did Charlie's Farm. He did. Hold on. There was one more up here I wanted to look. I think it was a newer one. Nope, it wasn't. Oh, he did. He was head of creature effects on the 2025 Anaconda.
Okay.
Hold on. So he's been
Yes.
around.
Yeah.
The visual effects supervisor, Jordan
Undead.
Bartlett, has done a lot of special effects for a lot of big time movies. He just did Predator: Badlands.
Oh,
He
nice.
did Borderlands, which you can say what you want about that movie. He was a senior visual effects. I guess he works for Weta, so or he does a lot of stuff with
that
Weta.
makes
So
sense.
he did some work on Avatar: Fire and Ash, Transformers: Rise of the Beasts, The Conjuring. The Devil Made Me Do It. No, I'm just
Oh
kidding.
no.
He was only credited as a rigger on that one, and he was uncredited. So,
Weta
so
rules.
Weta's the fuck. It's so dope. Their effects are just unmatched, in my opinion. But yeah, so posters. So this is a segment of the show where we look at the posters of the movie to see if the poster matches the movie we saw. And this is a segment that I stole from our good friends over at B Action. I always have to make sure that's put in here just to
We'd steal it again too.
to appease our overlords over at B Action. Especially
They're all
Dustin.
bigger than us, so we have to be nice to them.
But yeah, so if you are watching the episode on YouTube, the poster that I post, I always put a poster up on the overlay. It's usually the more popular one, which is literally the boar's head kind of coming in at an angle, and it says Boar.
Yep.
It's a very simple
And it
poster,
does.
but it's effective. Like,
Very
like to
effective.
be honest, every time I saw this, because this is the poster they use on Shudder
Yep.
or on AMC Plus or whatever.
Tubi too.
This is what you see, and it was like, man, I gotta watch this movie. I gotta watch this movie at some point. Like,
You
it's
get
gotta
that
be on
shot
my
in the
list.
fucking movie.
You do.
You do.
Many times. There's
There-
a couple
an
more
alternative
poster.
Oh, sorry. Go ahead, Parker.
Is it the red
Oh no,
one?
no, keep going. Yeah.
I was gonna say there's one that's identical to the regular one, except at the bottom it just says "Hogs and Kisses" as its tagline.
Ah, nice. I like it.
That's perfect.
Keep it.
That red one is cool too, though.
Yeah, the red one where it's a girl getting pulled into the long grass.
Which,
then there's
which
Classic
happens in
stock
that
footage
movie.
lady.
But not a
Yeah.
blonde.
Yeah, it's not that exact girl, but
No,
that
that's a
happens
stock footage
multiple
lady.
times in this
Yeah.
movie.
And there's another one which I'm guessing was the kind of like the teaser poster where it's like just a foggy landscape, and then it just says Boar in the middle, which is
Yeah.
like, okay, sure. I mean,
It could
Oh,
be
to be
yeah,
honest,
yeah.
the movie takes place mostly in the daytime or
Yeah.
in just darkness. There's really not a lot of fog going on, so we'll
No,
just say
no.
no for that one. But no, for the original poster, for the poster you're going to see everywhere, 100%. For one, it's a very basic poster, but it's effective. It got my interest, and I'm glad that we spun it so that it gave me the excuse to finally watch it.
Yeah, and like you watch it, these kind of movies you watch for the monster, and the monster's cool.
Yeah,
Like I wish it
absolutely.
moved more, but the giant boar is fucking cool. So
Giant Boar is so sick.
This
All right.
poster is kind of like new releases at Walmart specifically core. Like
Yeah,
when you
yeah,
walk in,
yeah.
you see all
Oh,
those like
yeah, yeah,
movies that look completely made up. It kind of
Yep.
looks like that, but not in a bad way.
Yep. Oh yeah,
made
I
this?
agree. All right, well now it's time to go to our second segment of the show, and that is our award that we give out. It's called the Bird Eye Gordon Award. And this goes to kind of the best side character of the movie, or somebody who may have not been not have been a main character, but made a pretty big impact in said movie that we're talking about. So I am going to. We didn't get any over on our Discord, so I'm very disappointed.
Aw.
I'm very disappointed.
No, nobody.
I want
Disappointed.
everyone in our
Whoa.
Discord. I want everyone in our Discord to know how disappointed I am in you.
Yeah,
Okay.
same.
You didn't watch
Can't
the movie.
believe
You didn't
you.
give us any suggestions. Boo.
Lil Wayne
Uh,
usually jumps in there. Come
I know.
on.
I also got to give people more time. I got to like as soon as we like spin the
Yeah.
wheel and know what the next movie is, I got to post it in the Discord to give them
It's a
some
good
time.
call.
Yeah,
But-
somebody said
so-
this one was fun, and that's all I got.
Yeah, that's it.
It's
And they
fine.
were right.
It's fine. It's fine.
Yeah.
So it's up to us 4. So we got to make sure we don't tie.
Oh,
we
we'll
need a
tie.
clear
I
winner.
don't think I'm gonna make a tie.
All right. Well, I'm going to start as Dan did. I'm going to start over with Mikey. Mikey, who is
I'm
your
the star of the show
nominee?
today.
Who is your nominee for the Bird Eye Gordon Award?
Right out of the gate, I really, really wanted to give it to the cool cartoon skeleton that comes out in the Slaughter FX logo, but I didn't think that would count. So I decided.
Fair.
No,
Fair.
no. I
didn't
as
think
much as I
that
want to
would
say
qualify.
yes.
So instead, I will give it to, I think, my favorite human character. He had me laughing quite a bit. Mr. Ernie, played by Ernie Dingo. I loved him dearly.
Oh ho ho!
I think
Uh-oh,
I heard
man,
another
said
vote
wrong.
for Ernie coming
He
in there.
he watches that bar. He's watching that bar.
He makes the
All right.
quips.
Well, since I kind of figured I know who is also going to be voting for Ernie, I'm going to go to
Yes.
Dan next.
So I was torn between two characters because mine was either between. We talked about. Don't look at me like that. I literally just said this earlier. So my choices were either Bluey because he was the voice of reason. Through
Okay.
but he had a little too much exposure in the movie. So like my vote was for Bluey, but if you wanted to go like actually like a more obscure just background character that really doesn't do anything in the film, it's Ernie. It has to be Ernie.
Ernie.
He literally gets.
My two choices,
Wow.
But we want to. We can still pick the same thing.
but we shouldn't
but-
have talked about
Yeah,
it.
we want
have
somebody to win.
But we don't always have to. It needs to be like we need that suspense because like he literally is 2 major scenes essentially in the whole movie, and it's him getting money from some dipshit, and the other one we're taking over the bar and making a funny joke. Like
Okay.
They're
that's
both
it.
good.
So we got two for Ernie. Angela is going to put a third vote for Ernie. So clearly Ernie wins, but I am going to choose myself because guess what? I didn't choose Ernie. Because originally I was going to choose
Wow.
Bernie, but then Bernie I just felt like he became the main character of the movie.
See,
Yeah.
that's
So
what
he
I
was
saying.
too
He did.
prominent.
He did.
And to be honest, I thought he was going to run away with this. I'm going to vote for Sasha because Sasha's a badass, okay?
Sasha
She's
was my
there.
next
She's running a
pick,
bar
yeah.
full of men. She gets freaking her ass slapped. She punches that dude in the face. She's fucking standing up for herself. She's just a badass. And
Yep.
I looked her up. The actress, she really wasn't an actress. She was big on like how the Real Housewives of Sydney,
Huh.
a reality show. So it's like, okay.
Why not?
So and then she's the one who pretty much takes the boar out with her
Yeah.
fucking car, just out of nowhere. Like, oh shit! All right, well, I guess
Yeah.
I'm glad I jumped that hill. But Sasha's a badass, so I'm gonna give her like she's not gonna win, of course, because we already have a clear winner. But Sasha's
She
gonna
put
get
up
a
a good
vote.
fight.
I'm
But
disappointed.
go ahead.
I'm disappointed that like again, I get it. Not everybody watches the movies we cover, but that if somebody had nobody on our Discord wasn't like the flying piglet at the beginning of the movie. Like nobody
I
voted
thought
for that
about a piglet
motherfucker.
too. That was a consideration.
Those little bastards that were running around in 2 scenes in the whole movie. That's the guys.
But for our episode on Boar, the winner of the Burt I. Gordon Award is Ernie. Applaud
Good job,
for
Ernie.
Ernie. Good job, Ernie. You did it. If you want to participate in the Bird Eye Gordon Award, please join the Discord at the free tier over at our Patreon, patreon.com/dissectthatfilm, where, yeah, you literally, the requirements are you have to watch the movie so you know what characters are in the movie, and then
I mean, you could
cast
like
your
guess
vote.
blindly. You might get
I
it.
guess, yeah, I guess you could just go
Technically.
through the
Make up a
cast
name.
list and just figure it out. But
That's true.
I recommend you watch the movie and then give us your votes. There's a section over in our Discord just for the Bird Eye Gordon Award. So yeah, it's really fun to do this every episode. So if you want to be part of it, yeah, that's all you got to do. You don't even have to give us money. You just got to join the free tier so you can get access to our Discord and then go from there. All right. That's it. So congratulations to Ernie. And now it's time for one of my favorite sections of the show.
Oh,
It's
yes.
the Wheel of Monsters.
Do it. Do it. Do it. Do it. Do it.
Oh wait, before we do, I think we had some movies we wanted to add.
That's
added
true, we do.
your, Alien versus Ninja.
Did you add Primal
Thank
War?
you so much.
Oh, did I?
Oh,
And,
that's the
I don't know if
dinosaur
it's
one.
on there, but in the vein of Australian
Oh,
monster
Alien versus
movies, I
Ninja's already
wouldn't-
on there.
Also,
Okay, cool.
I saw it twice.
I
I want to
wouldn't
do. I want to
mind,
do something here because I did
Uh-huh.
figure out who recommended this movie for the wheel, and
Oh.
I actually got
Oh.
a message from said person. If I can find, did you send it to me on Instagram? So I never found who had sent me the request for Boar until today. It's because I run 2 Instagram accounts, and it was on the Monster Zone Instagram. And so I found it, and so I figured I would share it with you, and hopefully the microphone can pick up this wonderful message I got from our good friend, Newman from Movies for Days.
It was me. I recommended Boar from 2017 featuring Bill Moseley. It was when Brett Parker and I were recording an episode together on Lethal Weapon 2. I don't know why I'm talking this way. Either too much coffee or not enough. Much love to the Monster Zone. Rawr.
Thank you, Newman. I appreciate it, and I'm glad I could find it and put it in the episode. So check out Movies for Days and Newman because he's awesome. And yeah, all right, back to the episode.
Okay, so we already had Alien versus Ninja.
Yes, but she did add Primal War.
Yes, I just added Primal.
Can we throw Howling 3 the marsupials on there so we can get back to Australia at some point?
You know what? Why the fuck
Why
not?
not?
Why not?
Howling 3.
Colon the marsupial.
Oh no.
You have to actually type the word colon though.
Yeah,
Howling
just
3 space colon space the marsupials. Space in space.
hilarious movie.
Space. Okay. Hey, I'm all for anything.
Oh,
I
Whoa.
don't like how it does that.
That is scary.
You guys
All
get
right.
really tiny
Oh, there we
over
go.
there.
Yeah.
Does it look good? Oh, are you still looking, Parker? Before we,
no, just keep going. I'll find it.
Okay, I'm spinning.
but do we have the movie on here?
We
Oh,
no.
he's
It
looking
was
for
it was
that
the
sent
person
it.
who
Oh,
requested.
he was
Boar.
trying to credit the person who gave us
Oh, okay.
Boar.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm a spinning.
I don't want to look.
In it.
Why do you not want to
I don't
look?
want to look.
I want to look. I like it spinning.
It's like
Well,
super
fuck it.
laggy right now.
On the plus side, we only got
Oh!
to see where it lands.
Oh my
Ultimate.
God!
Oh, Val.
Right off
Like a
there.
Wow.
That
fucking
was
I thought we were
more
getting
like
ult-
Ultraman to me.
I thought we were getting Ultraman, but
Oh, I
the
feel like,
wheel doesn't lie, guys. The wheel doesn't lie.
I guess not.
Valley of the
I'm
Dragons.
gonna
seeing more
picture
red
that.
than blue, but I'll take it.
Yeah,
I know,
mean, I am
dude,
too.
it's
But
like-
listen, it tells you the
Valley of
winner.
the Dragons,
it tells
huh?
you the
I think
winner.
it lied.
The one time.
Do we have
I mean,
a
to be
sub
honest-
for the Ultraman movies?
No.
Fuck, we got to make one of those.
Well,
all
it's
I
a good thing it
know
didn't
is
land
that
on Ultraman.
all I know is that it was super laggy when it was trying to do that.
was
So
fighting for
Valley
its
of the
life.
Dragons from 1961. We're going back to the 60s, people.
Never heard of this one.
So
Oh,
here is the
you'll love it.
IMDb breakdown. In 1881 in Algeria, Michael Denning and Hector Servadac are fighting a duel when a comet brushing Earth takes the 2 men to the moon, where they discover a prehistoric civilization.
Okay,
I don't know
that
where
took
we
a
watched
turn.
this.
It looks like it's
you
on
do know
Daily
where we can
Motion
watch
for
this?
free.
It's on you Daily Motion. Looks like where else?
Oh, Tubi.
Tubi. Okay.
Is it really?
Yay.
Yep.
Okay, good.
Yeah, I'll get a link and post it in chat.
All
so you
right,
can put it in
IMD
the Discord.
IMDb
Oh nope, I
definitely
lied.
done.
It has a link for it, but then it says content not available when you actually try to go.
Do you think
So-
it's on YouTube?
Probably.
It
I'll
might
start
be. Yeah,
hunting.
I see a link for Daily Motion, but
Valley of
I can
the
make an Ultraman one,
Dragons.
but we already have some other Ultraman movies.
There's a trailer. No. We'll figure it out.
Yeah, we'll happen upon it.
we'll find it. I want to watch
Yeah.
this. So I'm
I'm
going to tell you right
surprised.
now, I have actually never watched this movie. I put this on the wheel for a very specific reason. And
Mhm.
there is a nod to something and some copyright infringement, and that's why we're going to watch it.
Okay.
I like copyright infringement.
It is technically on Fossum. IMDb told me it is on Fossum. It's not a paid movie app. I know for a fact because I've tried to watch movie there, but it was like a terrible quality. Oh, okay. I guess you can only watch it on the Fossum app on your TV.
What the fuck is Fossum?
I don't know.
We're manifesting new streaming services again.
Or you could buy the DVD for $17.
This is the first time something from the 60s has been hard to get a hold of.
We'll figure it out. We're going to find it.
Yeah.
I know it's on Daily Motion. I looked it up,
at the
it's on
very
there.
least, it's on Daily
So
Motion.
it's there.
Okay, good. Well, at least we can find it somewhere. So yeah, we'll post. I'll make sure that as soon as the wheel is spun and we get the movie choice, it'll be in the Discord so you guys know what we're going to be watching so you guys can participate in the Bird Eye Gordon Award. Yeah, so June is going to be the first month that doesn't have... Oh, no, this would be our May episode, right? So this is our last... May is the last month where there will be a out of the Patreon episode. That the final one was released, which was the Crater Lake Monster.
Yes.
It was the final Patreon exclusive episode that we released to the public. And then last week, you guys would have heard our 5-year anniversary episode where we revisited one of the greatest, man versus nature movies, Twister from 1996.
Ooh.
Hasn't been recorded yet, but that's what you could have listened to. Okay. And then next week, the next 2 weeks, there are 5 Fridays in May. So you're getting 2 straight Dissect That Film podcast episodes. And we don't know what they're going to be yet because we're going to be doing polls on Patreon. The first one is a poll that is created by me, Dan, and Angela, which is for our Mother's Day episode. We're going to be doing, talking about a Mother's Day movie of some sort. The selections are over on Patreon. If it's the poll, probably is going to be up by the time you guys hear this. And then the final episode of the month is where we reach out to our Mark Wahlberg book club members. They select movies. It doesn't have to be of any specific, we don't have criteria. So you just have to pick a movie, and we've put a poll up, and whatever wins, that's what we talk about for the final Friday of the month. June, though, is going to be the first time we don't have an out of the Patreon Monster Zone episode. So maybe there's going to be 2 episodes of Monster Zone starting in June. Maybe not. We have some things to discuss. But yeah, you'll just have to stay tuned because there's going to be some things changing in June, and we're very excited. Nothing major. We're still going to be doing what we're doing, but it's all about whether or not you're going to get 2 Monster Zones or we stick to the one and something else will fill the void of that first Friday of the month. So that's a discussion off camera. You guys will hear about it later. But yeah, social medias, all that stuff. Go to our Linktree. Linktree/Dissect That Film. Go to our Patreon. Support us if you can. If you can't do that, go to your favorite podcast app and rate us 5 stars. Leave us a little review because those greatly help us in getting, widening our audience. And also support us over on YouTube where we do the video version of the show. YouTube.com/Dissect That Film. Make sure to like the video. Leave us a comment. I love reading your comments. And share the show and all that fun stuff. That's all I got. Quick and easy. Back to
Very nice.
We good to close it out?
I
Actually,
think so.
I'm gonna do my. I want to shout out the patrons.
Yeah, please do.
I want to make sure
yeah.
that they get the love in every episode. So let me just pop that up real quick. All right. I want to thank our patrons. We got Dustin Elkins, Rudy5453, Bucket of Chum, the Shark Movie Podcast, Corey Morissette, Daniel Collins, Jordan Champion, Lo Wang, Doom Generation, Angela, Dissect That Dan, The Baron's Hideout Podcast, Eric Stein, Robert Stewart, Jason, Anna Presley, Lone Wolf, Derek Folder, and Steven as Movie Buff 3000. Thank you all for supporting us over on Patreon, and thank you to everybody else who supports us everywhere else, because without you, these shows wouldn't exist. We would have withered away into the ether. So now I will send it back to whoever wants to wrap it up.
Thank you guys very much again for tuning into the Monster Zone. This was Mr. Parker.
Bye, everybody.
Somewhere. Mr. Mikey.
Bye-bye.
Angela, a.k.a. Wife. And I'm Dan, and we will see you guys next time.
Bye.
Deuces.